Inside. It's where the guts are.
Boy, shucks howdy. We're not even inside.
We're
Look at all these
not.
leaves and
Look,
trees and shit.
this
Yeah,
isn't
we're current.
inside at all.
Yeah, we're outside the inside.
The
We're
call is coming from
outside.
outside the house.
Jackson,
Yeah.
if this does not take place inside at any point, I'm gonna have you refund this game for me. I don't think I can play it. You know how I am.
It should take place inside of something at some point. I do think that it does eventually.
If the title is a funny prank and it all took place inside our heads all along, then I'm gonna
Scream?
quit the stream.
Oh. You say that every time, though.
Yeah, well,
He wants to do it.
Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and Merry Christmas! We're gonna play some Inside.
it's January.
Yeah, well, this was Jackson's Christmas gift to me. Thank you, Jackson. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. I actually have. So
Yeah.
everybody introduce yourselves.
Hi, I am Jackson, he, him, the one who brings gift.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as Talking Skull, he, him, and I'm the one who takes gift away.
No, why did you do that? How am I supposed to play the video game if you don't let me play it?
I must consume it.
Put it inside, you say, where it belongs.
Go inside me.
Oop, 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 oop. I could do this. Don't worry why I know I could do this. I was just having fun testing some stuff. I didn't do or go anywhere, but welcome,
So is this
Creeper.
a linear... No, it's not, okay.
What?
What's up?
I was just curious if that was a linear animation that you could just fast, like, rewind or go forward, but it's not.
Huh?
Whee! Whee! Look at me.
Just a carefree boy in a carefree world.
Uh-huh. They sure do have a topic. They like small boy in gloomy setting. They sure do. I will say the
All the
animation
devs who
is-
made this one on to make Cocoon, so at least one of them has a different thing in their pocket.
Now that's wait. Wait, the original dev team made Cocoon, or somebody who worked on this made Cocoon?
There are two people who are credited as like the people who made these games, and they split off after Inside, and one of them made Cocoon.
I see. I did not know that. I've been wanting to play Cocoon. It looks really good, actually.
I didn't
Oh,
know
wait, Creeper.
much of anything about Cocoon.
Cocoon's like a sort of abstract puzzle game. I haven't played it, but it looks pretty good.
Gotcha. I'm glad to be subjecting you, my friends, to this. I think it's.
You got caught. You're an
Oh.
idiot.
Well,
Oh,
You're just a dumb little boy.
well, he popped my eyes out. Shit. I really thought that was gonna work, actually. Look, the flashlight was away. I thought he would be looking where his flashlight is and not paying attention to anything else, okay?
The flashlight is away. The boy can play.
Exactly. When the flashlight near, filled with fear.
good actually.
But we've actually streamed Limbo a long time ago. Do you remember the context for why we streamed Limbo? Because boy, was it an experience.
I don't remember what. I mean, I thought we streamed because it was a good game. I can't remember.
I mean, we streamed it because it was a good game, but because my computer, more aptly, my internet was very broken at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember when I first moved back here?
Kinda, yeah.
So when I first moved back to the place that I currently live, mainly the town that I currently live, Lawrence, I originally was, I was getting my internet set up, and they were like, oh, we can set up internet for you, and I was like, oh, you can? And they're like, yeah, we'll set you up with AT&T. And I was like, oh, okay, that should be fine, as far as I know, and, so they set me up with AT&T, and They came in, were like, yeah, this should work well, this will be fine, and it turned out that they, like, I still don't quite know what they installed, but it was, like, DSL or broadband or something, because it was the worst internet I had ever had. I was like, this is not cable, this is not usable, essentially. Bad dog. So,
Go away, doggy.
I believe I had one of you stream the game while I watched, so that way its quality wasn't going to be bad. I broke my legs.
I believe that was me actually, because
Yeah.
I remember being like, what's funny is for as bad as I am at Inside, according to Steam's like how long I took on this game versus how long to beat, I'm pretty bad at Inside. I thought I got pretty good at Limbo, and honestly, as we continue to play this game, I'll be very interested to see your guys' opinions between the two. Because there's a lot of things I like about Inside. Like, it's more complex. The animations there's more of them. Like, you are not just like a shadowy figure. You look like a real boy.
I mean,
But
just first impression, based on this and what I've seen of the game, the visual aesthetic is amazing. And the animations are great. Holy shit, when did this game come out?
gosh, actually, I can't remember the year.
Like, what,
Um,
2012? Well, no.
No, that was
2016?
that, that was
2016,
closer.
maybe?
Yeah, probably closer to 2016. Yeah.
Well, they shot me. Don't know what I was...
Yeah, it was in fact 2016. Yeah, no, I've liked they've done a good job of sort of establishing the setting here and the context. We're a little boy running through a war zone.
Of some kind. We hide behind this to not get shot. Just as all little boys do.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a little bit more of a because like between this and Limbo is kind of the start of the just indie, what I would call the indie cinematic game, where it's more focused on a cinematic experience rather than a raw mechanical one, I would say, because there's a lot of variation that happens. Run,
Yeah.
run. Like, that's actually quite fast. Holy shit. Don't hit me with the car.
Closer.
Well,
Don't hit me with the bullet.
I really thought he was just gonna hit me with the truck. Just run me over. Now this begs the question.
This bugs the question. Oh,
Uh-oh. Well, hey, don't do that. That's not okay. I thought he was gonna drown me there for a
yeah,
second.
the one that was a weird like fake.
Uh-huh. Also good in this game to, like, clue in very subtly. I don't like that. He's got the gun! Don't shoot! Goodbye. Yee. But yeah, I also like the use of 3D in this. Like, again, for being one of those, it's a 3D game on a 2D plane. It looks really good for it. I feel like a lot of times that aesthetic gets a little bit of flack, because why would you make a game 3D and not let you play in 3D? I've never understood it from the criticism for it, but I played fucking Finding Nemo for the GameCube, so.
Oh boy.
And I would classify that as one of those games.
I mean, fucking Donkey Kong Country is that too, so people just get a weird burr up their ass about stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But technically, that's just, sprites made out of 3D models, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
And it does look ugly. But I'll admit, it was never... I never really cared for it when I was younger, but I definitely like it now more. I do like its aesthetic now because it's kind of fugly.
What the fuck is that?
Did it. I did it. Whatever I
Popped
did,
the light bulb.
I sure did. My only context for this game is I watched a little bit of a playthrough by actually maybe the first VTuber. When I think about it, I don't know. You guys, I remembered sharing with you guys this character and this content creator a long time ago. I don't know if she still does anything, which is kind of makes me feel bad. I just don't know. She's still active. Do any of you remember Kizuna AI?
Yeah.
I think I've
Yeah.
heard the name. Yeah.
It's the one that has that. She did a little bit of Inside, but she has that one video that I got really obsessed with her trying to figure out what her Twitter name is. Because somebody somehow stole her Twitter name before she even really did anything. Because that's how the internet was back then, and that was like a decade ago.
Yeah. Good looking like this day and age. Good luck getting like a Gmail or anything good like that, or even already good luck getting like a decent Discord name that doesn't have some weird characters in it.
Yep. I have to give credit to Aaron. They somehow stole specifically the Xbox Live name anime character without a single unique character. It is just the word anime character. I don't know how she did that.
That's
Wow.
fun.
Yep. That is impressive to me because I mean I was what, the 1299th link, so
I do remember that.
it's a good thing I don't use it anymore. Probably for the best.
Uh-huh. I remember we had to pry that out of your cold dead hands.
It's true. And then you had to immediately pry another thing out of my, again, cold dead hands.
Oh yeah, the misspelling of MCCanary,
Uh-huh.
which you've kept, and it is uniquely searchable, which was a big thing that we were like focused on at that point.
It does still... Oh, look at my friends, though.
Look
at my
babies.
Look at them rolling around on the
They're very
ground.
hyper.
You doing, my babies? How are you, my babies? There are a lot of these little guys, huh? Wow, there's more, huh?
Mm-hmm. Just the straggler.
Uh-huh. Well, that's fun. They kind of like to do a little tumble sometimes. Yeah, I see. They don't quite know what to do. They're a little bumbly. I like them. Well, unfortunately, Creeper, I had to die twice. Oh, Comfy.
Hey,
I don't think anything will happen to the babies. I think that they will just be left behind and we'll never know.
Yeah, but I want them to come with me. Come with me, my little babies, my chickadees.
Oh, you can bring them with you.
Come with me, my little chickadees. Yes.
That was definitely a good decision.
Yes.
Something good is going to happen in here.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. What happens if I pull this?
Nothing.
Nothing. Good. What happens if I pull this? Oh, one more. One more. One more. Oh no, I got it.
Chugging. Ah, you're shooting hay.
Think. Now, this won't harm them, I think. This is clearly... I need their help. I need your help, children. Go. Oh! See, look, they're fine up there, see? They survived. They had fun, too. They enjoyed it, clearly. Are you telling me
Now
they...
what's your plan?
Now they come all the way over here. Come to me, my childs.
It is giving a little bit McDonald's nugget machine.
Don't tell me that. God, Did any of your teachers make you watch that? I actually did watch Super Size Me, and it did convince me to never eat McDonald's again, actually.
There was gosh, I'm trying to remember. So I definitely saw that, but there was something about that documentary that like years later it came out that it was like, gosh, I'm trying to remember before I just say stuff because it turns out it was like it was something along the lines of like it was just poorly done research, like it ended up being just like a big shock piece, but where it seemed like all of those things were coming from the McDonald's, but it there was something extra. Like I'd have to look it up again, but but there was more to the story than just that. I can't. But at the same time,
I mean, I think it was only ever meant to be a shock piece. Like,
yeah,
it never really
Right.
came across as hard-hitting research. It's just like, look what happens if you eat like gut dog shit. Stop it.
yeah.
Look what happens to your body if you eat like dog shit, and the dog shit is mainly coming from McDonald's. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just, I have, I don't, I will eat some like fast food occasionally, but I certainly do not eat as much as I used to. Mr. Pig, don't do it. He didn't even hit me. I'm safe. Oh God. This
is
a
going
fun little
well.
game. This is a fun little game we play. There we go. It's just that easy, folks. Ooh,
Just that easy.
It's just that easy, folks. Now is he gonna come back?
Yeah, he's home free now. He can go wherever he
Pig?
wants.
Mr. Pig, are you in there? Yeah? Okay. Oh, nope. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, that one killed me, though.
You did get the trample.
Boy, this is weird. Am I supposed to... No, I'm not supposed to vault off.
I was gonna say, that doesn't seem... I don't know what your next move is here. Oh,
Oh. Nope. I don't like that.
oh my god.
I don't like that. Mr. Pig, you doing okay? He's doing better. Look, I got a pig friend now. Pull on his butt. Pull him over here. Why did the worm come out of his butt? Why is it not dead? Ah. Why?
That's good. This is what you wanted, I'm sure.
Why? Oh!
Killed someone.
No, they're fine. Oh, we are bored people. The fuck? Okay. Huh. Okay. That's actually really cool. Huh. That's really cool and really weird. You pull?
Smash! Destroy!
Destruction. I did it. I did it.
Let me out.
I did it. Let me
Let
out
me
of the
outside.
Oculus. Uh-huh. I don't want inside anymore. I want outside. Well, Jackson, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You were talking about how you were maybe bad at this game.
Yeah,
That was all, yeah, sure.
yeah, was probably bad this game. The interesting thing is that I wonder if I like Limbo more because, like, honestly, because of the simplicity. Like, it is a simpler and shorter game, and I sort of like that about it. But it's sort of like a Portal 1 versus Portal 2, like similar but apples and oranges. Like, I like Portal 1 a lot, and Portal 2 is like a bigger, better, like a bigger game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like more involved in everything, and yeah, I don't know. It's sort of that's what I feel like. This is kind of like a Portal 1 versus Portal 2.
Sure.
It's hard. It's
I
hard
will
to compare.
say that I think I find the tone and like aesthetic of Limbo a little more appealing, just because I'm a big dark fantasy guy, so
Mm-hmm.
it appeals to me.
It's also got a
Yeah,
very
definitely.
interesting. It certainly has a very evocative tone to it, because a lot of Limbo is like a tone piece. It kind of set the
Hmm.
stage for games that can just be about a tone, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So, but I know, I mean, like Inside has been super influential. We wouldn't have a lot of games if it weren't for both the combined prestige of Limbo and uh, Inside. I know the like Little Nightmares; those games definitely wouldn't exist if this didn't. Which look interesting. I don't know if they're for me, but they look interesting. I don't know. Have you played them at all, Sean?
I like the first one. I haven't played the second one.
It's very much similar in that vein, right? Of kind of like tone piece, horror adjacent,
Yes, very
indie
much.
indie puzzle box room.
Yeah, it is very much. If this were a genre, then Limbo Inside and Little Nightmares would be the poster children for the genre.
Yeah.
Only preceded by literally Oddworld.
Yeah.
That's
Oddworld
true.
and fucking uh God, what the hell is it? Now I can't think of what it's called. The Heart of Darkness and what's the one with Mike Gruba?
Megruba.
Is that
Oh
not the Heart
god.
of Darkness?
No.
Out of This World.
Out of This World. Thank you. That's the one with
Yeah,
Mike
I
Gruba.
forgot about that.
Yup.
Megruba.
Mike Gruba. Now I feel like I need to try Out of This World because the Grumps did it and Tim Rogers talked about it.
I feel
I
like it's more
realized it
the
had
second than the
such an
first.
importance. What's that?
I feel like it's more the second than the first. Like,
Uh
we
huh.
we haven't talked about every
The
time.
groups.
Yeah, every time I think about the Grumps, I think about that song, that Gotcha song, the Somebody I Used to Know. Like we just
Wow! Holy shit!
we just don't really like say
Don't think
much
about
of
the
it.
Grumps.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
don't think about them much anymore.
Hello. Thank you for following. Shitis. Seamus. Don't worry about that. I was clicked off something. Thank you for following Vinny Tuxedo. There's a change to OBS a little bit where I have to, I don't mind this. They have tabs now, and I just was on a different tab that doesn't need to be open. Hey! But yeah, I just haven't really watched anything by them. I actually haven't really watched the Oni Boys in a long time.
Oh yeah,
So,
I know you used to love. I know that you do love Oni a
yeah,
bunch.
I appreciate what he and his friends have done. Am I dead? Oh, I'm definitely
Oh
dead.
yeah, you're
Oh
dead.
yeah. That fall would definitely kill a boy.
You're mega dead.
Dude, that fall definitely would have killed a child. Whee! Woo! Good
Nice.
You did it.
game. That actually was really, that felt like it was really close. Yeah.
For what it's worth, you're making these puzzles look quite fun. So maybe it really was, as we said earlier, maybe it was just like really bad at this game. Because
Mm-hmm.
there were quite a few times where I'd have to take a lot of breaks because I was just like, man, I don't got the brain for this anymore.
Maybe you were just playing it at a bad brain time. Also, Hoy Carvis.
App install
Oh man,
solo. I actually don't remember. Is
You
Corvus
found another light
fine?
bulb.
Okay, I call you by an in real moniker. I always like to make sure. But hello. We're getting inside. Look, we got inside. Okay, the game is good.
yeah,
We
we are
did get,
inside.
in fact, inside something.
Also, I like the idea of as far as names, like instead of asking for, it's like you can tell me your pronouns, but also tell me your nouns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Tell me your proper nouns, please.
Yeah, tell me your proper nouns.
That is how it works.
Yeah.
Send
We don't
me
like
what's
to
your
talk
proper.
about it.
Somebody send me what's your proper nouns.
I got you.
Thank you. I shouldn't enjoy this mechanic as much as I do, but it's very silly. Even though it's definitely not supposed to be, at least right now.
It looks a little goofy.
Yeah, I do find it funny, just the running in midair.
Uh-huh. VR hadn't existed yet. They don't understand how close they were to how correct it is.
Honestly, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this the trolley problem?
I was gonna say, am I gonna hit him with a train? If
Hopefully.
only it was that easy. Oh, there we go. Or not? Do I have to... Oh. 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 Oh.
Isaac
I
Brain
think I
Hardy.
remember the solution to this puzzle.
You fool.
And what's...
Not a
I say that with a lot of
about
hesitation,
this.
because I have not played this game in, like, many years. I think I played it shortly after it came out. I want to say I only played it, like, 2018? I couldn't possibly tell you.
Great job.
Did it. Great job. Great job. I'm a puzzle master. Come on now, you know me. The puzzles
You're
can't stop
infamously
me.
The puzzle killer.
Uh-huh. Watch me slay, queen. Hmm.
Now,
That's
what's your
alright.
plan?
How far can you make the one on the right go?
Could do his fun little dance. This way? That much? This... Oh. Oh. Oh.
You did have to find a way to make them kiss. That was the true puzzle.
Yeah, we did pretty much make them kiss, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember much about this game. I just remember I thought it was long, and I do remember the end. The end, it was
It's supposed to be pretty good,
yeah.
or at least very like the thing I've always gotten from my impression of this game is it is important from a like game presentation as far as like games that are about something goes.
Yeah.
Games that are about something.
I'm sorry, it's artsy. I don't know what you. I'm dead.
Hello, Renly.
Hello.
They did, in the end, get down tonight.
Uh-huh. Meh.
I wish
Hi.
Mario was about something.
Uh-huh. It's clearly about taking drugs and stomping on turtles. Ain't you
No,
ever
it's
played
like putting on
Mario?
fun plays for your friends.
I did find out that Goomba is a very specific term that I didn't know until
You
I was
son
like
of a
today.
Goomba.
Yeah, I didn't know it until I was like today years old. It's something like, I can't remember. Honestly, I've already forgotten. It was something like an Italian drug doer person. Something I can't remember. Like, it's something. It's Italian. It's Italian. It is.
It's one of them old mob insults.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
a
mob insult.
Mob
That's right.
insult? It's a mafia insult?
Yeah.
You ever heard
Huh.
anybody get called a fucking Goomba?
No.
Well.
Are you a part of a Italian mafia, Sean? I didn't know that was
Whoa.
a thing. What? Why are you afraid? This game wouldn't hurt a little boy. You wouldn't hurt a little boy.
Mushroom monster from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
Oh.
give that Goomba a pair of cement shoes, you dig?
Also, I did Creeper. I don't know what you meant by that. It was certainly ominous. Are you about to kill someone? I think they just said only 1 day left. I don't know what they mean by that.
Whoa. Yeah, thank you for the definitions, because I was like, it blew my brain where I was like, whoa, they didn't just make up this word, because 33 years of my life, I was like, oh, it's just a funny, it's just like a Koopa Troopa, like, that's just like, that's what it's called. Like, you don't think about, like, why it's called, that's just what it's called.
Yeah. Well, see, now that begs the question, is Koopa a Mafia slur?
No, I think might just be Japanese for turtle. I can't remember.
Well, there are ways to find out. I won't make you.
That's fair.
An associate or accomplice, especially a senior member of a criminal gang. So wait, they're also like the lieutenants?
Yeah.
That's like the description of a lieutenant. I didn't think that Goomba had that much, you know...
Sometimes they do.
I mean,
If you play like Mario RPG or something like that.
Surely Brian talks about that. Surely he talks about that in his video, right? Oh. Feel like, can I turn it back? Can I put it back? I can. Now, why would I want to turn that on? That seems bad.
what I don't understand is why you assume that the Japanese developers of Mario, of all things, had a real... had any understanding of what the word Goomba meant when they chose a random Italian word to throw in their video game.
That's true. They, yeah, they weren't thinking about like what Miyamoto or something like that. He probably wasn't thinking about like, he's like, oh man, let me think about like the social like structure of Italian mobs.
Well, I would describe Bowser as a mafiosto. I would describe him as a mafiosto.
Yeah, he's definitely. I can see some mob boss vibes.
Have you seen the live-action movie?
Oh, you talking about Oh, yes. Oh, forever ago.
I almost said Bob Ross. No, the
Bob
Hoskins.
Ross?
Bob Hoskins.
Do you think Bob Ross ever acted in a movie?
I wish.
He didn't. He should have. Oh, I'm sorry. I killed that man.
You are that man.
Oh, I'm that man now. Yeah?
Oh my god, I'm really that guy.
Yep. I am that guy.
If you translate Kamehameha literally, it it could be interpreted to mean turtle birth teeth, according to Google Translate.
I think it's yes, but I do think that it is supposed to be something like Big Turtle Blast or something, or like Turtle Island Blast.
Yeah.
I so hope that the janitor or whatever that they named Mario after just used the word Goomba and that's where that name came from.
I would love that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I trained for this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's just that easy.
I appreciate that your character is like marching in lockstep to try and fit in, even though that's not at all how everyone else is walking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's apparently working. Nobody can pick up on the fact that I'm both a young boy and also have a red sweater, so...
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Huh.
Sick moves.
Actually,
You would kill it at the Macarena.
Macarena. I do like what this is doing. This is actually really cool.
Yeah.
Apparently Renly has Italian heritage.
Oh, damn.
Got the sausage.
You should call him a
blood.
Goomba.
Can we call you a Goomba? Are you... Are they a part of the Mafia?
I assume the spotlight is on you because someone finds your attempt to blend in amusing? I think that's a
Yes.
fair assumption. Somebody was like, what in the hell is going on over here?
What in the Sam heck hell?
What in the Sam dang dong hell is going on over here?
Hush, dog.
Hush puppy.
Oh boy. Yes.
You fool.
Be fair.
Can't
Oh,
outrun dog.
that dog. They wouldn't hurt a boy. They wouldn't hurt a boy.
I think they just hurt boy.
I am but a boy.
I am but a boy.
I am but hurt.
Why? What happened to your butt? What's wrong with your butt, Jackson?
I ate a little bit of spice tonight, but I'm mostly fine.
It'd be as quick as that. No, nothing. Okay, now I go. Yeah. I'm dead. No,
Hi,
I'm
friends. It's me.
fine. Hey, buds. Don't worry. I was pretty sick, wasn't it? Did you like that plant? Did you like that jump? The dog's named Cupcake.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, Cupcake's back. I'm gonna die. I didn't realize he was coming.
You had like 5 minutes to run. You were just like, it's fine. I'm good now.
I just thought I was safe, okay?
I'm in a separate building, definitely.
Uh-huh. I'm someplace else. Dog don't have object permanence. Okay, now.
I was teasing, by the way, because I think it is timed with you moving right.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Could
it
beat
wasn't-
that dog in a race.
Yes. Oh, dude, that dog is an idiot. He's gonna come down here, and he can't even go up the ledge.
He
What a
doesn't even have
dumbass.
ups.
What a dingle. Now I take my now I take my friend and we go.
Oh,
So
don't go
long,
left.
gay Bowser.
For a second, I thought you were gonna push yourself left. Like, wait, no, don't get
What,
in.
like this?
Yeah.
Surely that won't work. Surely that won't work. He's not that smart. Yeah, see, it's fine.
You know,
I would love
you're
if
right.
you just jumped for it.
Yeah, just committed, just a heart.
I've been trained for this.
He's been trained for it too.
Putting a
How far-
turtle into a blast. Turtle-powered blast.
Turtle powered blast. I do love the. That's always something I've loved and admired about the Dragon Ball characters is they're mostly food names. For their it's like their names in Japanese are all very goofy.
Mhm.
Mostly food.
Except for Chi-Chi. Who's
I think hers was like
boobs?
milk. Yeah,
Oh, it was milk. Yeah, of course that too.
I think it's something. It is kind of boobs. Yeah,
It can mean either.
yeah.
Mhm. The classic. I don't know if I feel good about saying the classic on that. I don't. I've determined I don't.
Does that mean that Chi-Chi's name in Japanese is equivalent to the English milkers?
Pretty much.
I think
And I
so.
hate that. I fucking hate that. How would you name someone Milkers? Oh.
And the worst part, thinking about it, I hate this, is that she was introduced as a child.
She was introduced to the kid! Absolutely. Fun or fact, hame can also be used to mean to fuck. Really?
Huh.
Man, language is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Man, language is funny, guys.
It sure is goofy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now that's interesting.
I didn't mean to do that, is the funny thing.
But it seems
Good game
useful.
design?
Yeah, because there's buttons, so...
Wait,
Oh, jeez. This puzzle's gonna be a heck of a puzzle, because...
no way this works the way that I'm thinking, and if it does, that implies some stuff. That implies some stuff, guys.
What?
Hi! It's Metal Gear Solid!
There's a third dude.
Well, But I'm sitting here like the implication of, we're dude stacking now. We're stacking dudes.
Yeah.
Right, because these dudes are all piloted by one specific helmet. So you just have to have like the king brain in one helmet, and then
Matryoshka brain.
yeah, there we go. I was like trying to find like a good word for it. I couldn't think of a good word. So yeah, like because they're all controlled by one
You didn't want to
device.
go down that spiral staircase?
It wouldn't let me.
Oh, it
I
wouldn't?
swear. I swear. Sean, this is a 2D plane. Do you think he could go laterally? Come on now.
Yeah, 3D.
It's so...
You think I could go that direction just because it's in the background? You think the boy thinks this way?
It's so prominent, though.
You think that this kid has the kind of
Yeah, this is
capability to be able to move on a y-axis?
Access.
Yeah, this is
Access?
called like inside, not like upside or backside or something like that. Like,
Downside.
backspin.
Backspin. Roundabout. That's a yes
Ooh.
song. Come on now, Sean.
Now, this is interesting. What do we have here?
I gotta make sure not to
Downside.
accidentally.
This is good.
Nothing.
Oh, uh-oh. They don't like what you're doing here.
Here, you do this. Guys, stay calm. I know what I'm doing.
I'm a professional.
I'm a professional. Yeah.
You fool.
Speaking of, I'm a professional. I stumbled onto random YouTube corners of the internet and found an interesting video today.
Oh.
Do you know those videos every now and then where it's just like speedrun cheater exposed, that kind of
Sure.
stuff, which is I mean I appreciate that when they are, because it's like one of those like, dude, this is what people do as a hobby. You don't need to cheat, like this is for fun.
You're not making money off of this.
Like where's the glory in this?
Who do you think you are? Or you dream?
Yeah, exactly. You dream what?
You drowned.
But
I did. Right.
there was a video about like a Breath of Fire run, which is what caught my attention because I love that game. It's an SNES game. It's very good. But as it turned out, the first half of the video was just like, here's how the dude cheated, and the second half was just like, actually wait, here's why the accuser was wrong. And we did like another investigation with people who knew what they were talking about for sure. And then we went back to the original investigator to be like, hey, why were you so sure about this? And he's just like, I was sure about it. So I had ChatGPT teach me how to do like audio investigation. And that's how I did it. And it's like, oh.
Gotta love this crazy, stupid world we live in.
He's just like, yeah, I mean, I know he cheated, and I just had to prove it. So I just, ChatGPT.
You had to prove it, so he had AI generate a script for him? What?
No, he had AI
it
walking
generated
through,
instructions for how to analyze the audio.
yeah, for like splicing and stuff like that. Yeah. And then like actual audio engineers also looked at it and they're like, well, based on the circumstances of like the CRT and the age of the SNES and stuff like that, and the person who was accused like cooperated the entire time. They're like, hey, can you tell us your entire like all your specs all the way through and like your scenario and so on and so forth. And can you like provide us with extra footage and stuff like that? And like based on all of that extra stuff, they're like, actually no, this is just a CRT and a real SNES that the guy is playing on. Like this is legit. And it turned out as well that there was some skin in the game because the accuser had the third place slot for the record.
Oh, of course. So he wasn't even
Yep.
good at first.
Jesus.
He'd get
People are
second.
so petty.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a fascinating video where sometimes those accusations are actually, and that, like, as much as we want to try to keep cheaters out of the scene, there should also be
Oh, sure.
consequences, I guess, for crying wolf when it's definitely not a legit like thing. But it
Yeah.
requires so much extra work to go back and set the record straight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and if he had enough evidence to like convince people, then it's sort of a gray area, right? Where it's like, was he malicious? Was it reasonable to think that it was cheating? Like, that's such
Mhm.
a messy situation. It sounds like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
the
Certainly.
dream situation was for 8th place after all.
True.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
But it was 8th place in Minecraft, which I imagine is a lot more competitive than Breath of Fire.
Yeah, Breath of Fire 1 specifically.
All of that, my response would just be, your third place? I guess you gotta get good, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, at least, assuming that this guy isn't cheating, they're honestly they're pretty tight. Like apparently the any I want to say it's the any percent for beating Breath of Fire 1, which is an old like turn-based, JRPG, is
Mm-hmm.
like less than five. Like it actually just within the past month got like less than 5 hours.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, yeah. That was another big thing. Is like this accusation came right around the time that the leading guy, the guy who was on pace to do sub 5 was, well, he was on pace to do sub 5 hours. So it was a big milestone.
And I don't. That reminds me of like the opposite, where you did show that Final Fantasy 14 speedrun video of the guy trying to finally get to the top of the tower, and then just literally 2 days later, that same
The
guy
next day.
got on to destroy his fucking thing, and his response was well played. Like,
Yeah, I love that so much. All
sorry,
right.
genuinely, like, but actually, yeah, like, if somebody does something better, your response should be, can I beat it? Not, he
Yeah,
did it wrong.
right. Not like, I'm third place and first place definitely cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hydrate Man. Hydrate Man's gonna make this boy.
Hydrate, man.
Hydrate Man only appeared because he saw this boy drowning in water and went, oh, I know what to do.
What a fool I was. It's not that
This
I
is where
drank.
Hydrate Man lives.
It's true. This is Hydrate Man's,
This is Hydrate Man's
what,
house.
his, I was gonna say his yard, but honestly, the house makes more sense.
Oh, God. He's back.
Oh, drink your
Drink your
wet
wet
juice.
juice.
Thank you, Hydrate Man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Hydrate Man. We do. God, all the seas is making us drink.
All right, I'm gonna grab like a couple of bottles of water for this. Uh, gonna have to pee in like
Jackson
an
never
hour.
has water.
I never have water.
And he never has water. He's so irresponsible. He never has water because he drinks it all. How irresponsible of him.
It's true.
Wouldn't you know? You would have water if you didn't drink it, Jackson.
You're right. I'll be back.
John, am I missing something
I was
obvious?
gonna say, this puzzle is
I-
brain blasting you, I can tell.
I can't see anything to interact with is the thing. There's the butt. Oh. Oh. Okay, I see what to do. Maybe it's not even that complicated. I'm just doing the thing where I make something too complicated as I always do. You know how I go. You go up. You fill. We go down. We drain. We go up. Before it finished drain.
Da-da!
Easy.
Your brain has become unblasted.
I thought you said you've never played this game, Sean.
I haven't.
You can't tell me you knew that. You can't.
I'm just saying that puzzle had you for a minute. That's all. This is not a judgment thing.
And yes,
Get-
any people you remember, everybody, if you summon Hydrate Man for us, you summon Hydrate Man for yourselves. Everyone should be drinking when he appears, chat. You included. I'm just saying. He's
Yeah.
not just there for me, he's there for everyone. He's here for everyone.
Creeper has a thing to talk about here. What I'm curious about is what is the vampire bit of this vampire then? Is it just that they can't go out in the sun and they live forever?
That's just a person.
That
It's just like a person.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Do you have something to tell us?
That's just a person. The sun don't hurt them. Sun don't hurt people.
That
Well, it says they don't drink blood.
yeah, what that's
not
the
to do
one thing
people.
that they can't do is go out in the sun.
They don't drink blood, and they can't die in the sun. That sounds like people to me, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
You're
Is that
the
not-
only one who said that.
I don't know why I'm wrong here. Makes sense to me.
Plus, we already kind of did that with Twilight, except it was like animal blood instead of human blood.
I mean, every popular vampire story, it seems like, toys with the idea of getting blood without killing people.
Yeah.
There's a whole
Good
thing
vampire.
in Buffy,
Oh yeah.
and it was a thing in Vampire Diaries.
Right, because they were like doctors or something.
What?
Were they like? Or did
No,
they
you're
get it-
thinking of
they got
Grey's
it from
Anatomy.
blood- Something like that. Didn't they get it from like a blood bank or something?
Yes, in Vampire Diaries they did. Also in True Blood, I think that they get it from blood banks in that one too.
Nope.
That's what I would do if I were vamping it up.
It's
Also,
an
I
expensive
rushed-
way to live, but you
True.
know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nothing's
Better than
expensive.
mortar.
Nothing's expensive if you just steal it, Sean. You're a vampire. What are you gonna do? Shoot you with a gun?
I'm sorry to tell you, but a life sentence means a very different thing as a vampire.
I don't know.
True.
He's been in here for a long time, guys. He doesn't seem too bothered. And he just doesn't seem to die. And everyone we put in there just seems to be a bit anemic. We don't know why. They just seem to be anemic.
Yeah. I really rushed to get water, so I think I spooked my cat because she sort of had that reaction of just like, "Why are you running?"
Why are you moving so fast?
Yeah.
I think both of you guys have cats that get startled by quick movement. Mine,
Yes.
he doesn't really get startled, but he does get, like, excited if I start running around. He gets, like, all puffed up and, like, will zoom up and down the stairs if I'm, like, moving really quickly. But he doesn't get, like, freaked out necessarily. Not to me, anyways. It feels like play to me.
Comfy and Kirby have a good point that there's also Marceline from Adventure Time.
Yeah. I don't even know what she does.
She drains the color out of red stuff.
Oh yeah.
I
How's
thought you'd
that
seen
work?
Adventure Time.
I've seen a couple episodes. I don't have that greater context, though.
Oh, shit. I didn't know.
I hear the first, 2-3 seasons are good, and then to not watch it anymore? Is that what we agreed on?
Something like that, yeah. I wasn't like an avid watcher. But it's good. You know, what I've seen of it is good.
Have a feast at a Chiefs game.
all the Chiefs fans would be really sad. They'd be like, "What happened to our clothes?"
They just be the Eefs.
It would become an away game real quick.
Yeah.
Well, technically, yeah. Isn't that what their away jersey is? Is white, I believe.
Yeah, I mean that is standard for not even just the NFL, but sports in general, is that away teams wear white as their primary.
Also, boy, you were sprinting way faster when you're being chased by a man. Why'd you slow down for the dog?
Because it's cinematic.
The dog could befriend.
It's true. He could be a friend. Now what?
Now what?
Oh, jeez.
You were fooled.
Let me go!
Now you hurt.
I was not expecting that. He actually startled me. Stop, it tickles. Stop that.
I am the resident sport boy. Thank you for recognizing it, Corvus.
It's true. Sean is the football boy.
I haven't watched football in earnest in a very long time.
That's not true. We watched it last year for the Big Bowl. I enjoyed
We did watch
watching
the Big Bowl, that's true.
I enjoyed watching
The Big Bowl was a
with you.
shitty ass game, too.
You might
It
have
was so bad.
Ooh,
Oh, I
ooh.
remember the Big Bowl last year. That's right. It was just kind of a sad blowout, if I remember correctly.
No, not at
It
all.
was like a comedy of errors. Just like everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Yeah.
Recounting and based on your viewing of the Big Bowl last year, how do you think the Big Bowl is gonna go this year?
Well, given that I haven't paid any attention to football this year, I'm going to say probably the Chiefs are going to be there, and throwing a dart at the board, the Titans are in the NFC.
Not the Dolphins?
I think the Dolphins... Are Dolphins AFC? I can't remember.
I don't know how football fucking works, man.
I was gonna ask whether the Chiefs and the Patriots are in the same conference or not.
The Patriots are in the AFC, so yes, it would have to be one or the other. Are the Patriots even good right now?
I don't remember. I remember they were good for a long time, but I don't know if they're good recently.
You talking back in the Mr. Brady days, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I think I am.
That's been a very long time ago now.
Mr. Brady? Mr. Thomas and Brady?
Uh-huh. Forbidden knowledge, if you ever need to defend yourself with a knife, make sure it's soaked in hand sanitizer.
What, so it burns?
Uh-huh, so it hurts real bad. Okay. Now the dogs are on the other side.
Nope. Go back. Ow, that was mean. Ow. How do I ever get out of this situation, guys? Dogs. Now you come around this way.
Please note, do not touch your eyes during this fight.
Maybe.
One.
Okay, did do it. Did do it correct. Come on, you big dumb idiots. Come on, you big dumb idiots. Come on, you big dumb idiots. Don't turn around yet. Oh, you shitheads. These fracking dogs.
This is very, silly.
A little bit. I do believe it is the way you're supposed to do this.
It sure feels like it.
Go back.
They are getting their zoomies out, that's true.
Is this what your cat felt like when you moved too fast, Jackson?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Not happy.
Go, 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 go. Easy. Easy game.
Da 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 da.
Oh, dogs.
You dumb shit.
I didn't think that would work. I better have had the save after that, right, guys? Ah, fuck.
Nope, you did this to yourself.
I did do that to
You
myself.
fucked around and now you're finding out.
Yeah. What? What? I love you. Yeah? Can't you say my name twice and not say anything?
I mean, they said something. Seconded.
Hey, you can't know the limitations of the system if you don't try things. Don't you understand? This is what I do. You would have never known that would have happened either if I hadn't done it.
I think we could have guessed.
Come on, man. That's called assuming. You know I don't do that.
But can it happen a second time?
Get it? Yeah, we're good. Everybody just being like, why?
Get your stinky butt away from there.
Forget it,
It's
Sean.
funny.
Thinking more about football for a
Whoa,
second. Oh, that's not how
well.
you.
This kills the child.
This kill. That
You
kills
did 6
people.
splits though.
Mhm.
No.
Was Peyton Manning contemporary with Tom Brady? Or was
Yes.
he? Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I always considered him the better footballsman, but I do have to put away this old argument and confess that Mr. Brady did prove it. He went to the Chiefs and did it all fucking over again, so he is the best quarterback to ever live. I can't argue against it anymore.
Dang.
But back in the day, I did think that Peyton Manning was better.
Dang. I didn't realize you're such a Peyton Manning guy.
Peyton Manning was great. Peyton Manning changed the way football was played. Or he would have if anyone else could do what Peyton Manning did.
Really, yeah, because he was able to throw like really long balls, yeah.
I mean, yeah, his arm was strong, but that's not the main thing. The main thing was his shot calling.
Mm-hmm.
He was famous for just basically making up every play on the fly. And that was the Colts, like, when they had their big run where they were like the best team in the league for a little while. That was what was going on, is they would run out on offense and he would just be like, okay, what does the defense look like? All right, you go here, you go there, you change your route to this, you move over there, and like just draft the whole play right there.
That's a really good point, because like a lot of that stuff is very pre-scripted. Of like, we have these, 6, 7, 8 dozen like different defense lineup routines, and we're gonna.
And that
like,
was part of it, is that like because he knew how defenses worked so well, once he started moving people around, you can sort of tell by the way the defenders shift what it is that they're going to do. So if somebody's actually blitzing and you move the guy that they were like faking coverage for and they don't follow that guy, then you know that that guy's going to blitz now because they would have followed their man if they weren't.
Yeah,
Stuff like
yeah.
that.
Huh. That's really. They're actually really clever, dang.
And I feel like a lot of teams knew, like obviously teams knew this, but it just takes a lot of specific skills to be able to, and a lot of trust from your coach to be able to have a quarterback and just go out there and make it all up on the fly and have the offense actually function when he's doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, the defense can't read you if they don't know what the fuck you're doing.
It's the old American military mantra. How's that go, Jackson? The enemy can't know what we're doing if we don't know what we're doing either.
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah.
Guys, I might have made an error.
You're in a bit of a pickle.
Not sure. Oh.
Oh, you have a dash.
Something.
Use your ground pound.
Yeah, it's time to use the ground pound, dude.
What if I just explode?
You'll die.
So this is Subnautica, right?
Yeah. I do want to play Subnautica. That game looks right up my alley.
Yeah, it's turned a bit from BioShock into Subnautica. Like, I remember this section. By the way, I do remember when I played this, doing the whole like lights off, atmospheric thing, and I was like headphones on, no things, just like no notifications, nothing. This was uncomfortable. This is
Yeah.
actually really scary.
There's some pretty good atmosphere. I mean, this is the same people who made Limbo, which is like one of the most palpable atmospheres in any game, I feel like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They nailed tone really early on, really well.
Yeah, this is definitely thalassophobia kicking in.
People don't like. I love the ocean. I get why people hate the ocean, but I can't help it. The ocean is such a big, vast thing filled with so much stuff that we don't know about that my curiosity overrides my horror.
Mhm. I don't personally have thalassophobia, but I can definitely see it. Like, it's definitely the atmosphere, like the atmospheric hum going on in the background of inside as well. Like the subtle tones really feed into the anxiety too.
The
And look,
subtle banding on the stream feed.
Yeah.
I hate technology.
And
The
look, we're inside a submarine.
We are. We're inside a
yeah.
submarine.
Funnily enough, I felt like Limbo had like comforting, spooky tones. If that makes any sense. Like, of course, like towards the end of the game, it actually gets kind of actual spooky. But like when you're in the forest, it's like I don't know. It was weirdly comforting.
I mean, you're
It-
speaking my language. I'm a guy who considers Dark Souls to be like my comfort atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
it's fair.
And
I mean-
Diablo 2 was my comfort
Oh.
game for like 5 years as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like Dark Souls is a weird exception, though, because I think that both between like having played it a bunch and the way that its tone is actually handled, there's a like comfy atmosphere to Dark Souls in some ways. I could see it.
Definitely Firelink. Like Firelink is supposed to feel like your hub. And so that like little bit of Firelink music you get every time you return back, it's not much, but just the few notes that you get, it's just like, ah yes. Safety. Home. Like
Wow, sleepy, huh?
No, I'm fine.
it's because it's all of his brain juices being used on this game.
Mm-hmm. All my brain juice is being used to do all of these very big puzzles.
I think you maybe kinda did it.
I do it more.
Boy, it really doesn't like doing that, huh?
Gotta do it more. Do it more. A little bit more. I'm not Eepers. Shush.
Who's the Eeper?
No, I'm not Eepy. I don't need.
The missile is very sleechy.
Uh-huh.
The missile is named Luigi.
Oh, I see. What
Seems to be going real good for you.
Hey, I
Ow.
can't make those. Can't make those. There's now two famous Luigis.
What's the first famous Luigi Jackson?
I would
One
say
from
the Italian-
Mario.
Yeah, the one
What's
from
the
Mario. is
second
probably-
one, Jackson?
the CEO Slayer.
Oh. What's the third one, Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean third?
Gotta be a third Luigi.
Not yet.
Be the
There was-
change you want to see in the world.
Now, what does that mean?
Change your name to Luigi and make yourself famous.
Yeah. The funny thing, I know we don't probably care to talk about this, but I do find it very funny that we fairly commonly know the name of Luigi, the CEO person. We don't. Nobody knows or cares about the name of the CEO person. All we know is CEO person. Like we didn't say like X merked Y. It was X merked CEO. Like
I mean, it's because X is an unknown quantity that cannot be easily distilled into a punchline, whereas CEO is.
that's true. That is true.
He's posing as an EPCPDP missile.
Oh, I'm not. I know exactly where I am. I know exactly where I am. And it's not because I don't know where I am.
Hmm. Were you? Was there more to the thought, or
Not really.
fair?
Okay,
Now this.
now this. Now we have
You
this.
really, you wanted to jump. I could see it in your eyes.
Oh, not yet. That's kind of a cool visual. I don't know what that's supposed to imply in the background.
It's a tree.
Oh! Okay, now I jump. Okay, now I jump. Well,
Uh-huh.
I didn't make it, guys. Try again.
I believe. Hep.
Just fall. There we go. Whee! Now,
You did it.
sure did.
Don't drown.
I sure did. How dare you? Can't anyone trust me to do this?
Um,
We have zero faith in you.
yeah.
Wow.
All of your faith must
Wow.
come from within. This is a test of your willpower.
Wow.
And you're found wanting.
Damn. I could name another Luigi, but none of you know the Luigi Vampa so far.
Guess he's not that famous then, huh?
Yeah.
He's only a significant character in a book I'm reading. You know the one.
Creeper has 1.1618 faith, which honestly is kind of impressive because
Well, the hard cap
usually
is
you start
99.
with like at least 6.
Yeah.
So you're going down. You're losing faith
Oh.
from Creeper.
Wow.
Oh, that's 1.6. My bad. I was.
Can't
Yeah,
even
that is,
cast a single. I don't even know what the lowest faith. This feels like it's
Usually-
gonna kill me.
yeah, like an urgent heal or something like that.
That was cute.
That was cute.
Losing my religion begins playing.
Wah.
Yep.
I unironically really love that. I'm glad you referenced that song. Like by REM. Like that is.
Don't get a lot of REM love these days.
Yeah, that is a
I
really.
forgot REM existed.
I don't think they really. I don't think they've made music for a long time. As far as
I don't think they really existed either.
But dang, yeah, that is a deep cut. Yeah.
This is gonna go well.
Huzzah! It is gonna go well. See? I am a child. Hey! Now
You
what?
got your boat back.
I kind of got my boat back, but... Oh, I see. I know what to do. I understand what I need to do now. I must become the... Oh, that's not good. Stop that game. I did like that environment, by the way, with the,
Crying
I
under
liked
the
that
bed.
environment with the trees underground. That looked really cool.
They're just underwater.
Yeah, and it looked cool. What's not cool about that? There are lakes underwater, man. They're fucking cool.
I just mean it's not underground necessarily.
Is it inside?
We were
It's inside the water.
water. Dang,
That's like powerful, man.
we were on that.
Now I feel like we're playing content morning.
So now you're back into one of your happy places. Now you're in your
Uh-huh.
comfort zone again.
I am. Honestly, this whole game has been pretty chill and comforting for me.
It's been neat. I like a lot of what it's going for too. I like its visuals, and I am trying to pay attention to a lot of the environment design. I'm sure there's a lot of environmental storytelling going on. I'm sure there is.
It's probably out there.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm all down for stories that are shown, not told, especially when it comes to video games.
It's like everyone can see it. I can see it. It's right here.
Mm-hmm. Level design and tell a story. If you make your game in such a way. If you wanna. This is good for me. Probably.
This is what we want.
No, that's not the direction I was expecting that to go. I was expecting it to go up for some reason.
It was already full of water.
Where's the water going?
You're drinking it.
Oh. Ow. Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the water goes into your lungs.
Fuck. Do I misunderstand?
Probably.
Possibly.
Perhaps. Perhaps I understand now.
You begin to understand.
I think you're still just stand.
Fuck. Fuck.
I don't think the
I fucked it up.
understand part is coming.
Have you fucked up?
Did fuck up. I did fuck up.
Okay.
Anyone have a faith value of I? Who do you think has a faith value of 1?
No, the square root of -1, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's. I could maybe buy negative I.
Negative I, huh? The
Wait a
negative
second.
of the square root of -1.
Oh, wait. Yeah, my bad. For some reason I was like, wait a second, isn't that supposed to be what divide by 0 is? No, that's just not possible.
Yeah. Divide by 0 is fake. Divide by 0 is fake news.
Fake news, yeah.
You can't do it. No one can. It's not true. You're not capable of doing it. No one is. Anyone who says that they've done it, they're liars. They're lying. They get to go to jail as the heretics that they are for dividing by 0. Think I understand.
Do you?
Maybe.
Whoa.
I guess the most famous atheist I
good,
could think of was probably Hawkins. Fortunately, he's not with us anymore. He's in heaven, but he was our
Who? What'd you say?
wheelchair man.
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, Stephen Hawkins. Yeah, he's probably the most famous atheist I can think of. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. He's up in heaven now. But
Wow,
but
and
yeah.
not even Carl Sagan or Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Ooh, well, that's
Bill Nye. I actually don't know if he's.
I think Bill Nye's an atheist. That's true. You forget about Carl Sagan a lot, but
You're just playing around with the water at this point.
Yeah, I am. Having a good time. Drown. Oh, dum-dum. I just needed to do that. Yeah. I have the answer. I just did it dumb. I just did it dumb. I just brained. I did it right. And I didn't think about what I was doing. And I drowned.
And now you killed yourself.
Damn it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I was gonna.
Oh, man.
I watched a video essay about Richard Feynman the other day.
Ooh, yeah,
How fine is he?
I like Richard Feynman a lot. He's cool.
Uh-oh. Please do tell. Tell me more.
Well, if I remember correctly, oh gosh, it's been a while since
Is he not cool, Sean?
Well, that's fair. I guess maybe it sounds like I didn't know.
Well, this
what
is the reason I say this is because the whole sort of thesis of the video was basically Richard Feynman has this like false sort of public persona, and
Oh.
all of the people who like him seem to be douchebags
Oh well.
because of the way that his persona is. So I'm curious, what about Richard Feynman you like?
Well, he was because I saw some videos of him, like because he was teachers. I mean, he
Yes,
was
very good teacher.
yeah, and from what I remember, he was just like a passionate professor. I mean, he was also like this was before
Hello.
or this is like or before around the time of the Manhattan Project that.
I'm
But he
sorry,
was
we're
also-
having a close encounter with a troll doll at the moment.
So yeah, I'll give that its moment.
Huh. Whoa, that's a weird noise.
Slurping.
Friend?
Lord.
She doesn't like it. It doesn't like it.
You should get out and say hi.
Oh, stop that.
Or she's gonna get in and say hi.
Dude, it's inside! She's inside! She found the title of the game!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't let that happen.
She just wanted a big hug.
Noted. We don't let that happen. Ah. Stop it.
But besides knowing that he was a professor, and I want to say he was a professor around the time of the Manhattan Project, like, I think he was, like, he worked with Los Alamos Lab a little bit, if I remember correctly.
He worked on the Manhattan Project. I think he became a professor afterward.
That's what it was, yeah.
But yes, he is very famous for being a very good teacher. It is the positive thing about his public persona.
Gotcha.
So that's good. The video essay basically was like, there's a very famous autobiography of Richard Feynman that is like frequently given to kids who express an interest in physics, and the autobiography is just like awful. But it's like super famous and popular, but it's just there's nothing of him doing physics in it, and it's all just like him being a dickhead to people.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
But so this is the thing, is that like a lot of people who like Richard Feynman like him because of that book and just use it as an excuse to be a dickhead. But the fun secret is, despite having Richard Feynman's name all over it, and despite being literally labeled as an autobiography, it is in fact not written by Richard Feynman.
So it's a biography?
It's fan fiction is what it really is. But it's just like sold and treated like an autobiography and like a thing to show to aspiring physics students.
And he, like, sanctions this? Like, he's like,
Well,
yeah,
he's
this is
dead.
fine.
At this point, he's long dead, but
Yeah, I mean,
that makes
but
more
it's been
sense.
around for a long time. There's a lot to get into, and I'm not the foremost scholar on the topic, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it was especially interesting given your immediate reaction of like, I love Richard Feynman. I was like, do you?
Who are you now? Have you read the silly book?
I've not read the silly book. I didn't know it existed. I was only shown some Richard Feynman videos while I was taking, hilariously enough, chemistry of all things.
Well, and so this is the thing, is you got the proper experience, because as a teacher, he really is quite good. Like, from what I can tell, anything that the actual man physically did is pretty good, but he just has this like weird reputation based on what amounts to fan fiction.
Gotcha. Yeah, I only knew about him because of watching some videos in a chemistry class, college chemistry. It wasn't our high school that showed us any videos.
They weren't that cool.
Not our
Well,
chemistry class.
What? Yeah, for real, not your chemistry class specifically. Because you got the bad one.
Yeah. Oh, did you? You had the good one.
I had the good one.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, that was one way, and then another way was that just a dude I graduated college with was super stoked to be working in the same building that Feynman used to work in. Like I think he actually went to Los Alamos.
Isaac's brain is churning.
I don't know where that is. No, I'm drinking water because Hydrate Bot is here.
Mm.
Oh yes,
Now, the curious situation I'm in. I can't. I need to break the thing up there. I need to be able to do so in such a way that she doesn't follow quickly enough that I can recover.
Hmm.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Stop that. I. Stop. Stop. Other side. Okay. God, she swims so fast. I think this is still gonna kill me. Yep. How the fuck? Huh. I know I'm doing the right thing, I don't know.
Just gotta skip that get killed part.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out the part where I don't die. Gotta figure out the part where I don't get killed. See, what's weird is... Okay, she's there, right? Light off. Okay, no, she does. She was just waiting a second, I guess. Stop it. Creepy child. Stop it, creepy child. I don't like
You're
the
gonna be
light.
so mad when you realize what you're supposed to have done.
Sean, I thought you said you've never played this game.
I haven't.
Can't get out.
Comfy is questioning.
How dare you?
Comfy has doubts.
How dare you? I'm not gonna say I confidently think that I'm doing absolutely the right thing. Surely, if I was doing absolutely the right thing, I wouldn't be dying, but...
Maybe dying is the right thing to do.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
So how did y'all enjoy Fixie Text?
It was
It
good.
was fun. It was fun.
There's a new Jackbox game, everybody. I'm assuming most people know Jackbox, just like party games. There's a new Jackbox game called Fixie Text that is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was telling him about it earlier, but I couldn't remember the name, and holy crap.
I'm glad you sort of knew that I was going to go for text corrections at first, because I remember there were times where like the text would start with like like a bunch of slang or a bunch of shorthand.
Yeah, it would start with like text shorthand, and I just saw your cursor hovering next to it before the timer went off, and I was like, he's gonna expand all of that out.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Had to be done.
I don't know how I knew it. I felt it in my bones. I could see you seeing that, and I was like, I know this man.
This offends me.
But yeah, Fixie Text is great. Basically, everybody writes a text together at the same time, and it's chaos. It's very simple, but it is a blast. You did it!
Found it. Here I thought it was more complicated than that.
You were trying to find the trick shot.
I was.
You can go check on her.
Nah, she's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure she's fine in there. I don't need to worry about her. Well, probably gonna get out. That looks like a hole. There is so much water. Where the fuck did we get all this water? Where did all this water come from, guys?
Some kind of sea.
Is the story gonna tell me where the ocean came from? Why is there so much of it?
Once upon a time, God got really sad and he cried a river. And it became an ocean, and that is where water comes from.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's not crying a river then, that's crying an ocean. That's crying an ocean.
Well, it was a river first, and then the river leads into the ocean.
Uh-huh. Whee! I'm a dolphin! Sometimes you have to make your own fun. But yeah, it's really good. I really appreciate their bold decision to not allow you to erase anything. That absolutely is in key in what makes that game so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no backspace, no delete. Everything you type is permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe we're still talking about
You gotta
that.
call down a supply drop.
I'm still talking about what?
I can't believe we're still talking about math. Look at chat. They're talking about math.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gone from a phi to a pi over 2. Faith. My faith was negative e, but the event did reduce it to negative pi. I did discover, so nobody cares about this, but I did discover how E is formed, if I remember correctly.
How is Babby formed?
It's like, I want to say it's like 1 point. So you can get it to. It's one of those limits, by the way. So it's a little bit of calculus, but it's one of those things where it's like 1.001 to the power of like 1,000, or like 1.00001 to, like, for every zero you add like an extra what am I saying? Like an extra order of magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's one dot an infinite number of zeros, but it ends in 1 to the power of that same number, infinity.
19. 18.
Oh.
And I just sort of discovered that one day
19.
because I was really bored.
18. 19.
Oh. I thought that was a timer for a second, and I was like,
18.
oh no.
No, I think it's how many people need to be on that thing.
Aye, spoilers. I could use context clues. I'm a clever boy.
I don't remember that much of this game. I was though I am backseat gaming, so I'm sorry.
I'm a clever boy, Jackson. Why don't you believe me?
I do.
Would a clever boy do this?
I don't.
Would a clever
Would a clever
boy do
boy
this?
drown all these people?
I don't
That
think I'm
ain't
strong
gonna go.
enough. Oh, just go do it, kid. Why don't you just do it, kid?
Put on your jetpack and just push.
What are you, weak or some shit? What are you?
Put on your Heelys, get your rocket skates, hit the go button. It's true, Jackson needs to read the tags.
I
Yeah.
can't believe it. I put it there for a reason. Don't make me ban you.
If you ban me, I get so much more free time.
Finally, I've been trying to get kicked off of his stream for years.
Oh man.
It's funny because it's a joke, right?
Yeah. All right, for this next part of this puzzle, Isaac, what you have to do.
Go up. You go up. You
Go
down.
up.
Go down.
Go
Go up.
down.
Go down. Go down.
You having fun here?
Yeah, actually. I like stuff like that. I don't know why. I like clicky peripherals. I like when you hit a button and it feels satisfying and stuff. There's a weightiness to this game that's really satisfying.
There is, yeah. Do you ever think about the fact that like we had this weird design pattern where like on like web pages, like old web pages and like very early, I think very early phone apps and stuff, we liked hyper realistic looking stuff, like a picture of like a super realistic looking button. And now we're just like, dude, I don't care anymore. It's just the confirm button. I just want to click OK.
Kind of? Are you talking about like when we started embossing things and like XP and shit?
I think, well, because there's a term for it. There's like a technical term for it.
I'm sorry, but I can't conjure the information you're looking for.
It's yeah. Oh boy, this is like a $10 word.
That's a lot for one word.
I'll post the word in in chat.
It'll cost you $10.
It will cost me $10.
This is our new redeem.
Here's our new $10 word.
A skeuomorphism.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is a derivative object that retains ornamental design cues and attributes from structures that were necessary in the original. So you don't. Actually, a really great example. Just kind of looking at this, I haven't read the article, but like a great example is think about old mechanical light switches from like 18, we barely had electricity, like early 1900s, where it was 100% like a very mechanical process to get light. Like you're physically flipping that switch. Like it's not just like a ooh on off. Like you can hear that like king like from flipping the switch. You can still have like buttons or something like that you can press. Like you can press like a light switch button now, and it might still have that like snap or like pressure of pressing a switch, even though you definitely don't need that anymore.
My friends.
My friends. Come with me, my lads.
I mean, skeuomorphism is sort of funny historically too, because we have a lot of things nowadays that we just accept as like the icon for X thing, even though it was originally that way because it was a skeuomorphism from a physical media that no longer exists.
Right.
Stuff like the save icon, where it's like, this is just a save icon now. Nobody knows what the fuck a floppy disk is.
That's true.
Skew morph me, daddy. Retain my important parts. The rest is just aesthetic.
There is a section about this, about like virtual examples, where it talked about, shows like an audio interface, like the digital representation of like an audio interface as a program, where it still has physically the knobs where you can like try to play with the knobs for input gain and the knobs for like volume and threshold, attack and release.
Yeah.
But it's like those don't need to be knobs. Those can just be like sliders.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
it could
FL
just
Studio's filled with shit like that.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, that's skeuomorphism. Like, because it doesn't need to be like it looks like it's a knob because that's what it would be physically in the real world, but those could also just be like sliders or something if you wanted to simplify the design.
Lift me up. Yay, my boys. Oh. I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Thank you for catching me, my men.
Yeah, I do love that they catch you. Now, what's your plan here?
No ideas. Never mind, those weren't the ideas. I really
You
thought...
don't fit through that doorway. It's too tall.
Okay. Okay. So I do have to go back upstairs. What the hell? You
What the heck?
guys, stay here. You're not gonna be
Nobody
helpful up there.
move.
Nope. I can't do anything about that. Never mind.
They did give you Goombas.
It's true.
It's
These
true.
are the titular Goombas.
They are.
This game
These-
is called Inside the Goomba. That's why it is titular.
Yep. Sure is, Sean. It sure is. You ever gonna let me live down that word?
You keep bringing it up, baby. I'm not gonna press you on it, and if you don't,
If I don't what?
if you don't press yourself on it,
Okay. What made you think of skeuomorphism though? I'm curious about that. Why did you even start talking about that?
I'm glad
these
you
guys are
asked
gonna die
because
for sure.
what's
No,
up?
they're fine. No, they're fine. Look, they're even gonna help. Look, they
I'm
helped.
I am glad you asked, but I don't remember why it came up.
Ba-dam-bam.
it's one of those where I had a point probably at some point. But that's long gone at this point. I'm all the worst parts of a streamer. I'm just a talk machine at this point because I don't even remember what I'm saying half the time these days.
Say
I'm too
that, but
old.
that's just what I do. I am a talk machine.
Maybe I've been hanging out soon. Maybe I need to be banned.
Spending too much time with me. Too much time with
Mhm.
us. Wow, Sean, we're too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is interesting.
It's a corpse.
No, he's clearly sleeping. He's gonna
Mm.
help. He's
He's gonna be definitely still alive when you throw him off this cliff.
Hey, buddy, thanks for your help. We'll see you downstairs. Oh, I didn't quite hit it. I have to move it. He's sleeping. He can't move on his own. He's getting his nap time.
He's sleeping. Let him snooze.
So when are we gonna play GTFO again?
Never.
Why?
I refuse.
I know why. I get that I'm still probably the only one invested in playing that game, but I know why.
Look, I love GTFO. I've put like 700 hours into that game, and I think I've gotten about 50 hours worth of real
Enjoyment.
enjoyment out of it. It's a great game. I love it, but there are externalities.
So you put 700 hours into GTFO?
I don't think 700, but a lot.
We did put a lot, at least 200 to 300.
Way more
put in at least
than it
400.
feels like is reasonable.
So
My
this
God.
is. Does anybody else here ever get the
70.
feeling?
70 hours into GTFO.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's,
Does anybody ever get the feeling
reasonable.
that Steam does not actually track the numbers correctly? I feel like it
No.
doesn't.
I don't get that impression at all.
I do remember us talking about it, and because I think you've asked about it. You've got that like Pepe Sylvia hat going on.
Pepe Sylvia. Sometimes it just feels like it doesn't seem possible for how like little I've engaged with a game to put that many hours into it is all. Like some games I'm like, how did I even put 20 hours into them? I feel like I opened it once.
Well, I know that like they basically start that timer from the second the game launches to the second the game closes. So
Fair.
it's not like it is time on mini screen, time on the watching the credits, time like anything.
I think what we're learning is just that Isaac is playing games that he's not getting anything out of.
Wow. How could you say that? I would get so. I've gotten something out of every video game I've played.
He could also be 9 alone. I mean, this probably takes some time too.
Wow. Can't just let me learn at my own pace in Elden Ring. God always pointed out.
Yeah, I was just being a butt.
To which, guys, I figured out a stupid solution. Turns out, I've been so frustrated with how aggressive that game is with its combat. I just am using the Sekiro block because it's a really aggressive way to play defensively, and it's fixed a lot of my problems. You dummies!
I mean, I don't know what you expected.
You better catch me now. Thank God. Actually, if they would have just let me fall, I would have been like, God damn it. Oh, too far.
So Comfy, that one I feel like at least has potential explanations. Like if you're offline, I don't think it counts your hours. Ooh, that was fun.
Mm-hmm. I did go this way, didn't I? Yes. I don't know. I'll like look at a game and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I only played this once, or I only did like one playthrough, and it'll be like 25 hours, and I'm like, I don't think I put that much in though.
Don't know what to tell you, bud.
Video games take a lot of time. That's what.
They do. It's a long form medium. Now,
Got it.
explain.
I got it. No. I got it.
Uh-huh.
I got it. No, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I had like a different. Yeah, I can do that. Like that? Oh, yeah.
You're doing like the worst push-ups ever.
This is.
Bad game idea. Marked as a horror game for adults, but the gameplay is just 2 hours of filing taxes.
That's just.
Taxes
whatever.
aren't that scary.
They can be. Oh. Oh, I just need to climb it. Really felt like I had to yank on something, okay?
Uh-huh. You felt it in your bones.
Hmm?
He has gotten it. It has been gotten.
There's a new popular horror game. All I know
Oh?
about it is it has women in it. I don't know.
What?
But
It's what the hell is
Explain
it called?
yourself.
It's I can't remember what it's called. It's called Beta or something.
Mita?
God, this is gonna hurt me. Chat, you could probably actually help me with this.
Mita
Can't-
appears to be a medical imaging service.
Well, no, not that.
Oh, there's
Definitely-
also Mita or Crazy Mita, the rejected mannequin model.
that might actually be it. So I did
Me-side?
get the name right.
Is it Me-side?
Yes, that sounds familiar.
inside,
No, that's the game we're playing, Jackson, but thank you for participating.
I have seen something about this. I think I thought it was a Nintendo thing because of the way it's named.
Mm-hmm. Guys, that didn't work. Which is...
So tell me about Me-side. Why? Oh, I know what this is. I actually played the demo for this during the Next Fest.
Really? What did you think of it? Because that's my thing, is like, I have no context for it. Other than people keep
it seemed
memeing
like
about it.
It seemed like it could be good, but probably wouldn't be. But I'd be down to give it a shot.
but does it have women in it though?
It
It
has
does.
an AI woman in it. So basically, the idea is you get trapped inside the like cozy home dating sim game that you were gonna play. The like character that you're meant to be life managing or whatever, or dating, I think, is has pulled you into the video game so that she can spend time with you.
And,
And it's got some cool ideas, like some neat thoughts on like how to make that work. It's like it's got sort of like almost like surreal escape room vibes. Because you're just like having to sort of live in this house under her, like, oh, that's fun.
That didn't do what I thought it would.
So yeah, it could be cool. It's got some neat ideas about like, oh, you know, reinterpreting video game mechanics and like the horror of like what's going on with you and with her trapping you here.
Yeah.
But it seemed I couldn't tell from what little I played in the demo if it was going to end up being going anywhere actually good or if it was just going to be like weeb shit.
Agreed.
Could go either way. Even having played like 20 minutes of it or something, I felt like it could go either way.
So I will say, it has given me a really good meme from it, because people have, like, you know, of course, started making content around it, and it's just a sequence where they're trying to explain the horror of the game, and it just says, there's a woman in it, and it's just her, it's him running around a like couch in the center of the room, and her trying to get to him, and they're like clearly freaking out from their perspective, and it's just the boss music from Undertale for Mettaton playing in the background. I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. I feel like it's going for, we're totally not Doki Doki, we swear. And see, that's what makes me worried is, from my impression, what I understand about Doki Doki is there is one element that I would like about it, which is the first half, and the second half is just not very good. So I totally agree. Like, I would be worried about that as an element of like, we're gonna get spooky now, and it's like,
no, it's like right out of the gate with it. It's not like, oh, there's gonna be a big twist. Like it is a horror game through and through.
Well, Creeper, do we have a game for you?
Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much what it is. It reminds me more so of like those weird shit, what's that genre called?
Jalo.
Hold on, no, I got it. Yeah, that's totally what I was looking for, thank you.
When are we gonna get a Jalo game?
Otome. You know those like weird Otome games that are like kind of creepy or like you know
Go on.
you know 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
It's like that. Where it's like a romance story, but it's kind of stressful and scary because it's creepy.
Oh, so it's Song of Sai. Shit,
Shit,
I did the thing. I shouldn't have said the name of the game. God damn it, I gotta remember my own rule that I don't actually say the name of the game. God damn it. That is supposed to be a rule that I've imparted on myself, is that I never say that game's name.
It's a lot less overt than that, but yeah, it's going for that sort of like creepy, like I'm uncomfortable engaging with the romance kind of thing. I think.
Pinata full of boys!
Don't worry about Comfy. He didn't say anything.
Nothing? I didn't say anything. It's a game that never to be said. The name is never to be spoken. For the safety of those of others. That's... I've taken to my actual goal, if I ever do end up talking about that game, is I'm fine talking about the game, but I'm never allowed to say its name, essentially. Because it always, essentially the discussion always boils down to this. It is a game that you can get something out of, but I cannot wholeheartedly recommend it to pretty much anyone. It is really only for very specific individuals like Sean and I.
And even then, only barely.
Only barely.
We both had the experience of like, this was a bad time and it sucked, but I did get something out of it.
Yup. Mainly, we just got really good music, if we're gonna say anything blankly.
Yeah, the music from that game.
Really
I
good.
hate to direct anyone to that. I hesitate to even call it a game. I try not to get into this, like, type of like, what, is it a real game or not type of thing, but I do think that it's a little bit. It is a visual novel that has like 3 choices over the course of like an 8-hour visual novel. So it is game only in the most technical sense. It's less of a game than it is less game than even a choose your own adventure book would be.
Here are
but yeah.
2 choices you make in the entire game, both of which end the game if you choose specifically enough. Well, one of which ends the game. The other one is just literally the end of the game.
Right.
But yeah, something probably along those lines, right? Like, you know, there's a lot of those like kind of bait and switch things. I feel like that.
I'm telling you, it's not a bait and switch.
You're right.
He is very upfront about it.
You've mentioned that it is very explicit. That it's supposed to be like, oh, oh no. I don't know a game I haven't thought about in a long time that you actually showed to me. Yandere Simulator. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yandere Simulator. Man, that game. Why would you bring that shit up?
I don't know, man.
Wasn't there like crazy drama around that game?
Oh yeah, no, there was a ton of drama about Yandere Simulator. It's such a weird thing that existed at one point that I totally forgot about.
Yeah.
I think there was a ton of drama because it was like sort of abandonware, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember what the drama was. I basically was just like, oh, this has become drama? Alright, well, it was neat while it lasted, I'm outie. I wasn't that invested. I don't need to learn about this.
Yeah, I remembered you sharing it to me. What originally drew you to it out of curiosity? I was actually a little surprised that you, like, knew what it was, because, like, I had heard about it before you showed it to me, and I was not expecting you and Ren to be like, hey, check this
Ben
shit out.
showed me. That seems like the kind of thing I'd have found out about from Ben. If not, then I don't have any clue. Game still isn't finished. Second Girl just got finished. They're still working on that shit? That's so old.
Yeah, it's been like a decade. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's like abandonware. Like, there's a speed.
Well, that's what, it's not abandonware apparently. That's what the part that surprised me is that somebody is technically actually releasing something.
Someone's working on it still. We don't know who.
Yeah, because I want to say there was like some sort of trying to get banned from Discord, like speedrun 90%, where you just go into Yandere Simulator and like type like win done or something. I can't remember what it was, but you just get auto banned or banned by mod very quickly.
I see. Yeah, that sounds like some petty internet drama. I mean, it does suck that nothing much ever came of it, but it was only ever like a sort of
novel.
Yeah, it was like a novel little proof of concept, but it never really. It never seemed like something that had enough legs to become a full-fledged game.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. Something done zapped my head. Oh, that probably is gonna kill me, huh?
Nah. Why would you think that?
I don't know. Just a hunch. Can make it. Ooh, that's really well timed. I like that. That's also a really cool effect, actually.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Ooh, that's fun. I like me a good concussive blast. The ragdoll physics are really well done too, actually. What is this, run on source? Oh. Excuse me? What is this op? Oh, I see. Oh, I begin to understand. didn't turn it off. I tried so hard to turn it off, and it wouldn't turn off. I, like, tried to flip the switch 3 times, and it wouldn't stop. Ah, there you go. For some reason, I really want to go up those stairs. I don't know why. It's also just some good visual communication of having everything move after every blast like that to be like, okay, it's not hitting there. This might kill me.
Whew!
They wouldn't hurt the boy. Why would they hurt the boy like that? A little bit. Just a little bit more. Now that does beg the question, what the fuck? That does beg the question, what the fuck? Because I can't go up, right? Yeah, this is death.
It's so
boy.
funny to me that they make it sound like a shotgun when it hits you.
Just blasted. I mean, that is what happens when you get hit by a shotgun.
The heck is this game? This is
AC
inside.
Inside, not outside, not upside, not downside, not B side, not C side.
Now,
What?
he quickly got turned into a fine mist. I doubt it hurt. I mean, it definitely didn't hurt.
Actually, not 100% sure. Whatever it is, I have to dedicate to it, but I'm not sure where to go. Because even if it keeps going in a circle, it's not like that's gonna do anything.
Why not?
Okay, fine, smart ass.
I was just asking a question, man.
Just because I don't know why it wouldn't doesn't mean that you gotta be a smart ass. I mean, that feel like anything? It feels like you have to stop it to be able to go up.
Do you?
No. Yeah, I can't climb fast enough.
You don't have to keep up with it.
Oh, that's fair.
Isaac is doing this the hardest way.
God. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Good job.
That did something unique. The fuck? Oh, I see. I think. We just have to wait then? Do we just have to bash Canderboot this? Do we just have to bash Canderboot?
I don't know what you're saying.
Do I just
Oh,
have to
Crash
wait?
Bandicoot. I see. I see. I don't see the relevance, but I see.
Ah,
You did it.
that was neat. Yeah, it's still not safe though.
Nicely done.
Go, 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 go. There we go. Now we're safe, surely. Oh, that's not safe. Just immediately like, wait a second, that'll kill me. Why'd I do that?
You have friends. They're all gonna die.
Oh, they're not. They don't have brains. You can't die if you don't got brains.
You can,
You
actually.
don't. You think jellyfish know what the hell's going on?
That doesn't mean they can't die.
Look, they're crash test dummies. They can't even feel it.
Hmm. So they say.
Well,
Wrecked out of wrecked.
fool of me to assume that that was safety forever. Now we doing it this way. Now we doing it this way.
He seems to like doing it that way.
Huh? He very much enjoys it.
Nice, nice, nice.
Not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Ooh, good game. What? Now what?
Now you have this friend.
Now I do have this friend.
In the SpongeBob universe, jellyfish are the aquatic counterpart to bees. What's their honey?
Jelly. Is they're made out of jelly.
Do you think bees are made out of honey?
Yes. That's why they taste delicious.
Oh god.
Don't you eat your bees? Your bees, John. Okay, sure enough. Okay. Okay.
Now, ladies.
This better not kill me. Don't kill me. I saw what it did.
You.
I was timing the concussion and it happened sooner than I expected, okay? Oh. Nope! Almost got myself killed there. There we go. Goddamn. Well, this ain't gonna go well. I should have waited. You're right.
Apparently it really is jelly. I mean, what else would it be?
Definitely not fish.
How... Explain that to me.
Doesn't taste like fish, Sean. I don't know what to tell you. Doesn't feel like fish, Sean. I don't know what to tell you.
You did it.
I might finish, I might finish that drawing, Sean, so I can share to everyone, if you guys are okay with it, our party in the game that we're playing, because, God, I find it hysterical that we were playing this very genuinely serious plot with maybe the stupidest characters I've ever played in the game, and I love it.
They're adorable.
It's great. Well, Jackson, this is your baby. Do you want to explain it, or do you want to abstain? I don't want to speak for you.
I'll abstain, actually.
Wow, can't even talk about it. I'm dead now. This is what you've done.
Well, I guess I could talk about a little bit, because we're doing a, your mileage may vary, and I hope it continues to go well. Oh shoot. I think there's an
I'm gonna
opening.
drown? I don't see a way out. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown, like, any second now.
Is that not an opening on the left? Am I crazy?
Nope, I drowned. Oh, I see. Continue.
But yeah, we're doing a dual system thing where there is an online game, like an MMO, and that's run in the system Fabula Online, or Fabula Ultima, but we call it Fabula Online. But there's also an IRL piece that we're running in Monster of the Week, and so it's kind of this crossover of these two systems. And the IRL piece is definitely the more stressful piece because it's a lot of like one person's son is in a hospital kind of deal, which we just talked about last session, where they were just like they were like, can we minimize that? And I was like, we can focus on that one so much because it's stressful. But then in the game you have stuff um like we made a sort of summon creature that was a blobby like purple mushroom thing.
You know, ironically, after all these years, it really is a fucking blobby thing.
It really is a fucking blobby thing.
It's just a blobby thing. You finally did it.
Yeah.
Grab your hat.
Goblin, the hastily made goblin. I appreciate
God.
that.
I don't have my hat.
What will Indy do without his hat?
Die.
I want to play that new indie game.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks silly.
You gotta play Dishonored sometime, man.
Oh, is that the same people?
No, but
Oh.
it is the game that people keep comparing the new indie game to that makes me want to play it.
Oh, really? Interesting. I just saw what Junkie played of it and it looked silly, but that's just what he does.
I mean,
It's just what the man does.
Dishonored looks silly sometimes too. It's a goofy time.
To make a game look... I would never make a game look goofy, Sean. We're 100% business here.
But yeah, I do think that Indianapolis game do look good.
Don't you know he was named after the dog? Uh-oh, number 3. That's number 3.
Mm-hmm. Do you think number 2 is making the big concussions?
You think number 1 is me? Am I number 1? I don't know anything about it. This kills the boy. This kills the child.
Oops, all dead.
Oops, the
Now
child
that's
is dead.
an interesting order to do that in.
Yeah, I did it the wrong way. Yeah, I did it the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did it the wrong way, I know.
Now eat your vegetables and go to bed.
Now eat your vegetables and shut the fuck up. Up.
Corvus, if they're still around, will be happy to hear that I have been playing Cassette Beasts.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Sure
good.
have.
If you like a Pokemon, then you'll like Cassette Beasts because it's Pokemon, but by someone else.
Pokemon by not Game Freak.
It's got a lot of great stuff going for it though. The designs are really good. I love the Pokemon in that game, and they make Poke Fusions an official mechanic, which is a big win. You're gonna drown.
I'm gonna do a lot more than drown in a second. I'm dead.
Amazing decision to make a game that just actually has Poke Fusions be a thing in the game, and there's a fucking lot of them because there's like 100 Pokemon in that game, and seemingly every bespoke combination of Pokemon has its own Poke Fusion, even for the like different evolutions. So they put a lot of time into putting those Poke Fusions together.
I am curious, this just occurred to me, is it discreetly... Oh, why did I think that would work? I'm not in my fucking submarine. I just looked at her like, what are you gonna do about it?
She's not a weeping angel.
She doesn't care if I look at her. In fact, she seems to quite like it. This is something to consider. Does finding one of those fusions count to a Pokédex
I don't think so.
addition? Oh, interesting. So yeah, then it is discreetly. Jesus. All of those, and I wonder if that even applies to like legendaries and stuff, because as far as you seemed concerned, there was not a limitation on what two you could combine. It's not like you couldn't combine certain Pokemon or something.
Yeah, and I don't know if there
combine
are
them?
legendary Pokemon or not. I haven't encountered anything like that yet. Um, but there could be. So another mechanic that they do that's fun, they take shinies and make them into an actual mechanic.
Like a
They
good
call them
one.
bootleg tapes, which is very fun.
Ooh, that is fun.
Um, and it's very simple and elegant, and it just works. Bootleg tapes are the wrong type. So you
Oh,
could get
okay.
like a grass type Charmander or some shit.
That's fun.
That is cool, yeah.
That does kind of make me curious then. Are they common or are they still pretty
No.
hard to like get? Oh, that's
I'm
cool
sure
then.
they're a lot more common than real shinies are, because I've played 3 Pokemon games and never seen a shiny.
I've played played multiple Pokemon games and only seen 2 shinies.
But
I think I've
I,
seen
I
one shiny.
I think they are more common than shinies, but they are still not common. I have
Okay,
yet to see one in the game legit. I've only seen one from the like tutorial thing that teaches you that they exist.
that's cool.
Are they a
Yeah.
different color palette as well?
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah,
So
they're
now,
recolored for their new type.
so not only is it Poke Fusion, it's also you've also got new colors for shinies as well, which is
Yeah, and I think that one, with smart planning, that one's easy to do because you just have to have
like
labeled what colors are your primary, secondary, tertiary, and then this is good.
Come back.
And then just have a palette, of like, okay, this is the green, this is the grass type palette, this is the fire type palette, yada yada yada. So when you get a bootleg, they can just swap and be like, okay, take this Pokemon's normal primary, secondary colors and swap them for the fire type ones or whatever.
Just neat.
yeah.
So I assume that's what they did. It would be so tedious to go through and manually do all of that. For the sanity of the artists, I hope that they do that programmatically.
Yeah.
That's why I'm curious if there's any programmatic element to even the fusions, because that's so many. That's so
So
many.
many, yeah.
Like that's
I don't
more
know.
than double.
It doesn't seem like there could be. Like the Poke Fusions really look like bespoke, unique sprites, but I don't know. Maybe it's possible they have some clever solution aside from just an insane amount of brute force.
Is there are you able to do fusions on fusions? So like if you have
No. So the way that the game works, another fun thing about this game, to me anyway, I like this. Every battle is a team battle, so it's all duo battles. Um, and the way that the fusion works is your 2 characters fuse their Pokemon together, and you
oh,
only have
gotcha.
one combatant from that point forward, as long as you're fused. So you could not do a fusion on a fusion,
Yeah.
because there'd be nothing to fuse it with. But yeah,
And they're
Cassette Beasts is great. I've been enjoying it. I'm not like the biggest Pokemon fan, so the fact that I'm pretty thoroughly enjoying it, I think, speaks quite highly of it. Also, the music beats ass. The main town theme is such a jam. I want that music to play anytime that I'm feeling small and need just something to make me feel joy in my heart.
Hey man, I was talking about this, and I could be sold on just the pure music in a game, and I have to give them credit if this is becoming more of a thing. We had a whole discussion about it. They have in-game looping music that actually has lyrics, and the lyrics are really good. They're like really, really good, and that's not really a thing. Like that's not that common. And
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
the
I will say they do a weird thing. They're like trying to do context sensitive stuff with that, where whether the vocals play or not depends on like whether you're indoors or outdoors, or like it turns on or off at points.
okay,
Which I like stuff like that, but it feels kind of janky the way that they've done it here because, firstly, the distinction between indoor and outdoor sort of makes sense. Like, you've got cozier vibes indoors, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. And also, you just like enter and exit places a lot sometimes. So sometimes the vocals are just like coming in and out a lot. And that feels weird.
I'm trying to remember. Isn't there another game that added or removed vocals? Was it
I mean, Nier does that.
Near? I was thinking
Um,
like Transistor or something. I can't remember.
yeah,
Yes, Transistor does as well.
Bastion, all Supergiant games have stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're like in this discussion that we had, Nier is the earliest one that I can think of immediately followed up by like Bastion. Like I cannot think of anyone who uses lyrics in their game like those pieces of media do. I can.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing this correct.
Feels right.
I'll say yes.
Oh, I see. And then she just sinks down from that point. Okay, that's very weird.
I mean, I think the point is just that she's far away now.
Yes. Dab it. Dab it. Ha! You can't swim through there. I should swim up. I'm gonna drown. I should swim up. I'm gonna drown.
Well, you beat number 3.
Easy. This game is too easy. How long did you say this game was, Jackson? Because we might beat it tonight. We'll see.
No way.
Well, you actually, what's that? What were you saying, Sean?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's a number of hours according to the Steam library and how long to beat. How long to beat says like maybe like 4 hours or something like that. So if you beat it, if it take longer than 4 hours, then you get good or something. I don't know, man.
I feel like I'm making pretty good progress. Like
You can
now.
actually know for sure if you go into the pause menu, you can know how far away you are from beating the game.
Oh, does it tell you just like
I
all
believe
of the chapters in advance?
Yeah, I think or load, I guess, is checkpoints or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I am over halfway through.
yeah, that's 60%.
Fun fact, Pokemon has a fire type cat and a grass type cat, but not a water type cat. Oh shit. Well, boy, do we have a cat for you. We have a water type cat in the tabletop game that we were just talking about.
It's true.
It's true.
And that's not. I would say that Vaporeon's kind of like a water type cat.
What is an Eevee? Because Vaporeon is just a water
It's
Eevee.
the evolution Pokemon.
Well, I know that, but
Oh.
like,
It's like
what
a
is it?
fox.
Feels like a fox.
Kinda.
Yeah.
That's not me doubting. I agree. Like Eevee is just weird mammal. They're just weird something mammal.
Yeah.
Kinda. Is this death? This feels like death. Feels like I'm about to die. I'm definitely dead. This was a mistake. I see. It's one of those puzzles. It's one of those puzzles of hit the button, run back to a place, make them go far away, and then go the direction that you opened. My favorite.
How have you felt about the puzzles in this game in general?
They've been okay. They have not hurt my brain that much, it feels like.
That's cool, man.
I feel like they've been pretty straightforward for the most part.
Yeah. I got stuck a little bit early there. What's that, Jackson?
That's cool, man. That's fun.
I'm not trying to dig on you, man. I don't know. Look, we don't have the context for why it took you 8 hours to beat this game. It could have been anything.
Could have been
Yeah, I couldn't
anything.
possibly
Maybe
tell
your
you.
tummy hurt.
Maybe
Maybe your tummy hurt. Maybe you had to put it on pause while you went and took like a 3-hour
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
3 hours shit. You had hydrate bot happen every 5 minutes because we have an active chat, and I appreciate you guys.
That the energy in that sentence took a wild turn.
That's what I do, baby. Oh my god, I love that voice. Have you seen that video, Sean?
What?
So there's this guy, and he's just like, perched up on the ground on like all fours, like just kind of hopping around, goblining, and he's just like, and he's like fucking laughing at the screen, and he just picks up a hat, just a cap, puts it on his head, straightens up his posture, and goes, I have to go to work today, and then throws the hat off and goes,
Feels like a Tyler the Creator bit.
I love it. It's so funny. It's so good. It's my favorite. I'll have to share that video. It's so good.
Yeah, that sounds very silly.
I feel it inside my bones. Oh, well, it was death.
GG Nori.
Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It's taking me a long time to die, so maybe it's not.
It was a scripted loss.
No, this is a very long scripted loss then, Sean. I feel like I'm supposed to do something.
I mean, you're gonna drown here. Yeah, you've drowned. You're being gently cradled like a baby.
Man, this is the longest losing sequence we've ever had.
You know what a scripted loss is, right?
Man, I can't believe they make me lose like this. When is it gonna let me respawn, guys?
I do not take responsibility for Isaac's spent time, says Comfy.
You could, though. You could take a little responsibility.
Take some responsibility, why don't you?
She plugged something into my stomach. Like a baby.
You're an incubator.
I'm an incubator.
You're an incubaby.
Fish! Don't let the fish eat me. Well...
Oh, the fish broke your incubation tube. That was feeding you.
Now the fish are gonna eat me.
Is this where the game starts to get weird? I can't remember.
I mean...
It seems like it would.
I don't know if you've been checking out, but I'd say the game's been pretty weird for a while. I'd say the game
that
was
weird. There's been a little bit. Oh, there's some VHS tapes down here.
Oh, it's
Let's
cassettes.
put on Aladdin 3.
Yeah, my favorite Disney sequel.
Oh, and you're drowning again.
I sure am.
Can't tell what that's supposed to be in the foreground. I think it's a corpse.
Definitely moved, so I don't think it's just a corpse. Can I breathe water now, or am I about to drown? Seems I've become fish.
Pretty fun prank if you drowned now.
It seems that I've become fish, guys.
You're fish.
I'm fish now.
The fish have chosen you. You're the Zora champion. You're the Prince of Zoras.
What's that guy's name?
Say, I don't fucking know. I just know he's hot. I still don't even know if he's my type, but I know he's hot.
We have to send you.
Hey,
we have to send them a picture of you.
Can we talk about how actually low-key Zoras have been hot since the N64? Like, I feel like
I don't think anything was hot on the N64.
They technically were supposed to be hot. Like, if you draw them correctly, they're hot, okay?
Princess Ruto was unfortunate.
Uh-huh. The Zoras have been hot since the N64 changed my mind. They were no longer crazy fish people like they were in Link to the Past.
No, the fairies were the crazy fish people.
That's true.
And I feel like Twilight Princess doesn't count because all of the characters are hot in Twilight Princess, including the fairies.
Gosh.
Hey man, I can't help it. I played Twilight Princess at a very important part of my development, and it was filled with a lot of hot characters, including Link. Okay, I'm sorry.
It fueled your puberty. You were like, I wasn't pubescent. Now I am.
I mean, you say that. That is exactly what happened. See, Comfy agrees.
Trying to remember. Gosh, this is a weird. It's a weird question to decide to segue into, but on topic. I'm trying to think of like the first game where I was just like, man, these characters are hot. Oh boy.
I don't think I had one.
You don't think you had one?
I have a weird relationship with sexuality.
There.
That's fair.
I remember I had to pick like at some point I had to just make up a celebrity to use as an answer when people asked about the like any of those, like who's your celebrity crush, who's your like one cheat or whatever, like if you could bang anybody, who would it be? Like all of those, I just had to make up a celebrity and be like, this one, I guess.
Oh,
just
I
so
can
that
guess
you'll
it. I
stop
can guess it.
bothering me about it.
Oscar Isaac.
No, I'm straight.
Yeah, but I know you totally have a bromance with him.
I mean, he's great. I love him, but he's not my type.
I think I remember your answer actually.
Oh yeah.
It was like, gosh, her name is not super common. It's like Tilda Swinton or something.
No, not Tilda Swinton. I mean, Tilda Swinton's great. Don't get me wrong, but she's a severe-looking person. She looks like a witch, which is why she was perfect casting for the Suspiria remake.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sad that I didn't remember the right answer. I'm glad that I didn't get the name wrong, but
Tilda Swinton is a fascinating pull. I don't know where Tilda Swinton came from in that.
I don't know. I've had the same. I haven't updated my answer in like. I haven't updated my answer since I was like 16.
You have not?
I have not. Like
Oh.
like I've never really, because you don't really think about that question too much until somebody asks you that question.
I grew up with so many crushes, like video game and fictional crushes. What the hell? Well, I'm dead.
I meant the celebrity
The actual
one
gore.
when somebody asks you though, like who's your celebrity crush. I just never thought to like update it, because it's always been Hayden Panettiere. And I haven't seen her in anything in like 2 decades at this point. Not
It's
2
true.
decades, like a decade and a half.
I don't know.
She did some Disney stuff. She did. Gosh, what else? She was the cheerleader. Save the
Cheerleader, save the world.
Yeah, she was that.
I always got her. I feel like, ooh, that was fun.
Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I really was like, well, I'm dead. I really thought I died there.
I remember it was hard to keep her straight with the girl from True Blood,
Yeah.
whose name I don't remember.
Good question.
I had a crush on Samus. I actually did have a crush on Saria. Kid me had a crush on Saria because Saria was also a kid, so yeah. God, I like had a crush on every other game character, I feel like. I don't know, man. I just want to like people, I'm sorry.
Samus was a cutie, and I still wonder if Zero Suit Samus was just fan service, basically. Like whether the
I mean,
That's-
kind of. I see what you're saying. Yes, technically speaking, it is. But it was
Like, if-
also like a case of like a girl is the main character. We were playing a girl the whole time. Like it was novel for that too, I think.
Plus, like, she's not like sexualized, at least not in the games where she was originally made into a character. Obviously, we can debate various other games, but
Right, that's why I said specifically Zero Suit Samus, like whether the
yeah,
Zero
but
Suit
I
is
mean,
the
like Zero Suit Samus exists as early as
This is the first
the
game.
fucking NES.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Don't you know? If you beat the game, you unlock Samus in a bikini, and that's hot. It's not a bikini. It's just like a spacesuit. It's
Yeah.
just a spacesuit that's a two-piece. That's it.
I do remember there was some reward for like the faster you beat the game, the less armor Samus has on in the
You just
credits or
get a
something
different
like that.
picture. Yeah, you just get a
Yeah.
picture. You get different pictures of her at the end, and I've always chalked that up to like sure fan art or like just like seeing her doing different things. Essentially, it's not like her getting unclothed necessarily, but sure, as a young boy, I probably read it like that because I'm a young boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My brain is bad.
No, you're good.
But yeah, like there's like if you do it within a certain, if you do it excess of a certain amount of time, I have no idea how to get that. I'm just gonna not. I'm just gonna not.
You're gonna get the bad ending.
I'm gonna get the bad ending. I didn't let that. I didn't save all the Mudokons. I'm sorry. God
Sure
damn it.
didn't.
Sure didn't. You're right. There was a little bit of a that was a bit comedic timing there with that. But I don't even remember what I was saying. Fuck.
Well, we were
You're talking about video game crushes.
I
Video
mean, I
game
was
cr- yeah,
talking
yeah.
about video game crushes. I don't know what my first boy video game crush was because I think all my boy crushes came later in my life. Really
I
didn't
mean, it
have
sounds
one.
like Twilight Princess Link.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe, yeah.
That's the weird thing is I still feel weird about that because I don't see. Because I grew up with Link in such a specific way that I'm like, I didn't really find him necessarily attractive because I just attributed him to me.
Yeah.
Like, I've always had kind of mixed feelings about that whole thing because he really wasn't a part of my awakening. I've never really found him attractive like that. At best, I have always thought that we would be friends, so I always feel weird about that because people do attribute that a lot to him, and I'm like, not really. Actually feel a little uncomfortable about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's my brother.
He's my brother. I wouldn't think about that. That's gross. Oh, I see. I understand now.
Thinking more just like expanding answers for various things, like outside of celebrities and more just into like characters. I remember probably my first like fictional character crush was probably Kim Possible. I think I was,
Interesting.
yeah, thought she was cute. Art style good.
Yeah, no, I think that's a solid one. I think a lot of people would agree with that, being like a character that they really like, because okay, this does not move as fast as I thought it would. Okay.
Comfy wants to make sure we all know that Samus does get put in a bikini if you're fast enough.
Dang.
There you go. It's like a two-piece. It's not even like it's like a sports bra. God damn it, if I remember correctly.
I feel like you've come undone.
Probably. Hey, man.
It is just presenting her and being like, "Oh, look, cute girl. You did good. You get cute girl."
I don't know if it's one thing that you get other than like you unlock gallery art of her that I've always appreciated of her just like sitting in a bar carousing. I've always liked that as like a bit of like, hey, you don't really get to see this much character in Samus, but you do get to see her actual personality in some of her side art. I've always appreciated that. I don't know why that was a thing, but I like it for that. Like you actually get a better idea of Samus as a person rather than just bounty hunter badass, you know, because you don't really get any other side of her otherwise, at least in the gameplay.
Yeah. I respect the Urshigo stand, but I get where you're coming from. I really do. But no, I was definitely a Kim Possible fan. Shigo's not bad. Shigo's okay, but yeah, no, I side on the Kim Possible versus Shigo.
All right, Sean, if you could hug one character, who would you hug?
If I could hug, oh, it would have to be Unky from Spiritfarer. I love him dearly.
For a second, I thought when you said Unky, I was like, Uncle Iroh? I mean, I would hug Uncle Iroh too. No, I would, but it's not what I expected.
He needs a hug. Oh, this is a choice.
That's not what I meant to do. It just started going, and I went, wait, no, that's not what I want.
Comfy's got your number. Yeah, at least for these images, it is very much. Here you go, cute girl.
Yeah. For Samus, because I know I know Zero Mission had stuff like that too.
I think the closest thing to a video game crush I ever had was probably Leliana from Dragon Age Origins.
Oh, shoot.
I think you've mentioned that. I
that's
recognize that
one.
name.
That's a really good one. Like a nun turned into a rogue. Like, it's just cool.
It's like,
well, she's like almost the inverse. She's got a whole thing going on.
I was gonna say, I was like, what did she even do?
Her thing was that she was like, and this is, don't take this as gospel because I haven't played this game in a very long time. But as I recall, her thing was basically like, she was like some sort of like thief or something, and then she got like saved by the church, and then she joins your party to like use her thief skills for the glory of God.
Yeah,
or something. Cool. Yeah. And she was like a bard, I want to say, as well.
Huh.
I
don't remember exactly. It's all muddled in my brain, especially because there's a lot of character development between Origins and Inquisition, and I'm having trouble remembering, like, separating those two versions of her in my brain.
So what you're saying is she becomes a pop star at some point and dual wields Desert Eagles.
No.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, she's a bard, and that's a big thing for me. I like musicians. Just broadly speaking.
I honestly, Bard is one of those classes that every time I remember it exists, I go, I should play more Bards. I would enjoy it. I've only played one, actually, if I think about it. No, I didn't even play a Bard. I played a fucking Druid that played an instrument. I don't think I've ever actually played a Bard. I think Bard is the only class I've never played.
I did, and in fact, I happily did this. Find a completely rules as written way to get every skill on a character in 5e. Not including like tools and stuff like that, like all the side stuff, like, but just like all the skills that are on the player sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And what's cool about that is it was a weird combo of, it was like 11 levels rogue, 9 levels bard.
Yeah, I knew rogue had to be in there because they get a shitload of skills.
The skill monkey.
Yep, specifically half elf, and you're using some of your ability score improvements for feats for more skills. And you then get at level 11 of rogue, which is like reliable, and it's a bard. If for the bard, it's like College of Lore, which is like 3 more skills as well. But yeah, for level 11 rogue, you get like reliable talent or something like that, or reliable something. Basically, you get to take 10 on anything that's a class skill if you roll below 10. So it means suddenly you get to take 10 on every skill.
Oh, that's stupid. God, I love systems. God. Be good at everything. Never fail.
Be at least average at everything, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing is, at least with 5e, you have the thing that, like, there's pretty strict banding on ability scores. So, like, you're probably not going to be amazing at everything. You're just going to be pretty good at everything.
I do remember when theory crafting this that it did get you some extra expertise as well. Like you get expertise on like 7 skills or something like that, because it was like expertise I think twice from rogue, once from bard, and like once from and then like on then expertise on a single skill from like a feat or something like that. So it was cool. I mean, you can't do anything else. Like in terms of like what you really can do, like that's your whole bag. But it was it, it was the coolest 5e character that I'd built, and it was I liked it so much because of the fact that 5e. I was thinking about this recently. They don't really have a lot of dead levels. They fixed that problem from 3.5 because 3.5 straight up just had like dead levels. It's like, oh hey, every odd level of a fighter, you get nothing. Good day.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, you get like HP, but like that's about it, or base attack bonus buffs. But like it was just you increase a number by 1, and that was basically it. Which Fabula Ultima is amazing about
Yep.
doing right. But I was thinking about is like I one of the myriad of reasons why I don't love 5e anymore is because it's so cookie cutter. Like it's you level up and you don't really pick anything. You write down what that level gives you. It gives you
Mhm.
something to play with. Like I have this new ability, but you didn't choose it. It's just what you get because you are now that level, and you write that on your character sheet.
Yeah. Also, can we just? I know we're outside of that room now, but I just wanted to point out the fun visuals of the like upside down water in that other room.
Yes, that other room was incredible. I was not expecting it.
Yeah, that was a good room. Sorry, I was very long-winded.
Nicely done.
I did it. I don't know what I did, but I did do it.
You have a box now.
I
Yeah, you
do have a
self-promoted
box
it.
now. The ramp. Now we shoot this box up here.
This is gonna go perfectly first
It's
try.
going to go perfectly first try. It's not going to kill me. Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Wow, it actually did go perfectly first try. What the heck, dude?
How dare
congrats.
you? You guys have no goddamn faith. I don't get it. What did I do to earn such ire?
I meant congrats.
Such loss in trust in my friends. Who are you?
I think you might be on that, though.
What? I want to do that. That's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know what I'm doing this. Oh, I see what I'm doing this for. Okay, no. No, this is correct.
No.
This'll go great. I see where I'm going now. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together.
Do we know why you were suddenly given the ability to breathe? Like, for all the times the girl tries to drown you,
Because
she
fish.
Because she turned me
she
into fish. She gave me gills or something. She plugged something into me that gave me the ability to breathe water.
true, yeah.
I think this, then we do this. This will be a good idea. Yeah. Well, that's fun.
That is actually really cool. That was cool.
Whose favorite video game woman character is the best? I mean, it's Samus. I'm sorry.
She's
So what was it? Well, Jackson didn't name a video game character. He named a TV show character. We need you to
yes.
name a video game character so we can have this hypothetical.
Of best girl character in the
We've
Yeah.
got Samus and Liliana.
jeez, there's so many choices. Um, I see. This is the one I'm not prepared for somehow.
You
You
can't
never
say
had a
you
crush
can't
on Garnet?
What? Oh, Garnet's pretty cool, but I don't know if she's like best. She's
Dogi?
pretty.
Can't say Dogi. That's
Dogi
cheating.
is best girl.
He is best girl, but that's cheating.
So I'm inclined at a first stab.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inclined to say Fina from Grandia, not from East,
Ooh.
because she comes off or at first um as like, oh, I'm like she's like sort of a pirate, so she's got like bikini stuff going on. So at first it seems like, oh, she's just eye candy. But no, she's actually really sassy, like super independent, like she's quite strong as well. Like she's like at some point, like at the very beginning of the game, when you first meet her, she's a veteran. You're the amateur, and you basically have to prove yourself to her that you're even worth her time. Like because she's just a cool adventurer, and she's happy to like when the main character like meets her and eventually you join party with her. She joins your party. Like she's happy to meet you, but it's one of those like when danger happens, she's like, "Stay back, I've got this," and the main character's like, "Wait, no, I want to help." But no, she's very sassy. She's just a fun character, so that might be best girl for me.
What's funny is I don't know why, but you mentioning that, ooh, that's fun. That's an interesting effect. That's an interesting affect. That does that work?
Can I do that?
Can I do this? Can I do that?
Have I done this?
What have I done? Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Not how I thought that was going to work. A little bit. Okay.
It's underwater now. It sank.
It sank. It floated. It sank. Yeah. Other female characters I could think of that make me go, I actually would be interested to play this game to see what you thought of them, Sean. I feel like I don't know. I only saw this game recently and I do want to play it, but Minoa from Phantom Brave. What the hell is her name, Jackson?
Oh, yeah, it's Menorah, I think. Oh gosh,
I
Oh,
think it,
she's Jewish.
no, she's not Jewish, Sean. Don't listen to Jackson. He said her name wrong.
I did. It's gonna eat me unless I find
I think it is Minoa.
Morona.
Morona. Okay, I was wrong too.
You're
Hey,
good.
Lorona.
This is
You got
interesting.
anybody? Corona?
Ah, Corona.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
The Book of Morona.
Mm-hmm. She's great. She's, well, oh no, I guess that's fine. I really didn't want to do that, actually. I was trying to swim more. Um, she's like a really... She's like a really good character from, like, just being, like, a really morally, like, good, honest person, and then is also just sometimes a little dumb for her own good. She sometimes doesn't have all the thoughts inside of her head, and she's great.
Mm-hmm.
She's a dork. She's a goofball. I think you would really like her. She's a marshmallow, who also is a little bit of an idiot.
Our marshmallows not idiots.
Yes, exactly. Precisely.
Tell me a really smart marshmallow character.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't like that
Actually,
either. Oh god.
Actually, I do have an answer for you. It might be Aerith. She is not. She pretends to be, and this is, I think, probably comes out more in the remake.
Not
Um,
Tifa, and I don't what oh, they were androids? Maybe?
excuse me.
Huh.
Because I think there's a lot of times where she like plays this cutesy, but she knows what's up. Like she's definitely
yeah, I mean,
like
she's
aware.
savvy. You get that from the very beginning with her. Like,
Yeah,
their whole banter, the banter between Cloud and Aerith, like when you are first traveling with her from the church, is like that's this is a classic, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's genuinely good for a like fondly remembered for a reason. It's just genuinely well done. Boy,
You have all these boys now.
you have all these boys. They are friends. I thought they weren't. I guess I shouldn't have assumed. Because
They're
they
all
were.
under the same oppression that you're under.
No, we're inside, Sean. Come on, keep up. Oh, that arm is moving.
Hmm.
Oh no, don't.
Who wants to join?
Want to help, but I don't know how.
You're giving me big I Am Legend vibes.
What, from this?
Just because the way that, yeah, this part.
What, that part?
Yeah, this part.
He's rolling around! I don't like it. Can't. So the part. Are they getting back to? Oh, put it back in. No, you're just trying to follow, bud. He's trying to help. He's trying.
He's helping.
He's helping in his own way.
He hoped.
He help
He helps
anytime.
anytime.
Oh no, 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 Comfy. I have. Oh, I absolutely have. I picked up on that pretty quickly. In fact, some of them have no head. Some of them have extra head. Yeah, I can't tell if this is like a clone thing or an android thing going on. I get the implication that this is an android thing. I don't feel like these are biologically...
I mean, they were being suspended in water and seemed to still be alive, so they can't be human.
Right. Whatever they
Or
are.
anything derived from human.
Or certainly not easily derived from human, that's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
If they're organic.
You don't have enough ups, man.
I don't. How do I get more ups?
We need a pyramid here, weren't any of you cheerleaders?
Uh-huh. Need to take the guy down here and have them throw him at the button. He does want to help. Look at him, he's rolling around. Really makes me uncomfortable. Okay, wait, how about this? Yep. Okay. Go back down. What does this do? How do you throw me back up into the water?
Throw me up. Puke me.
Nope, not that. How to find stronger friends. Oh, hey, here we go. I see now. I begin to understand. That's neat. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, it's a really nice camera move.
What I will say is I feel like the game, puzzle-wise, hasn't been, like, that much of a brain scratcher for me, but it's certainly, like, stylistically, I like a lot of things that they're doing. Stuff like this is just really cool. Just a really cool moment. And I'm down for shit like that.
Yeah.
I like me a good set piece. Well,
Join us!
they are
We're
following
leading a
us.
rebellion!
Maybe.
They'll never take us alive!
I have an army now.
They have a Hulk.
We've got that one guy. Well, so long, my friends. Don't fuck this up. Oh. Oh,
They're fine.
Well, that's because that's a fall that kills a boy, not like a grown man. I would be able to survive
I
that.
see.
Wouldn't you be able to survive that? What are you, a wimp?
Perhaps
What are you, a
I'm
baby?
just a boy.
Oh.
Goodbye! Hey, we know now that they survived that, so...
Yeah, honestly, that's fine. They're fine down there, I'm sure.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like there are definitely falls that like 10, 15, like 15 years ago I would like take a lot better than right now.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I can guarantee you, when I was a kid, I thought like, okay, I know I've mentioned this before, but there was like a tennis court near my. There's like a tennis court and like elementary school and a playground near my church that I used to go play at. And for whatever reason, this like tennis court had like a 10-foot wall that I could get to the top of. Like it just had like a slope or something. It was like built into the side of a hill, whatever. And I remembered at one point being a kid and being like, man, games are so stupid. Why do I take damage after like a 5 or 6 foot fall? That seems so stupid. And then I jumped down and my whole body was like, ugh! And I was like 12 at the time, and I'm sure that fall would hurt way worse now as an adult.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's one of those moments where it's like I feel strong right now. Like I feel like fairly like a fairly tough guy,
Mm-hmm.
but I just know deep down I'm a bit more brittle than I was than at 18.
Mm-hmm. Alas, Comfy, it was not the answer to throw the arm, though I wish.
How high do you remember, Jackson? At our high school, there was the like exit by the auditorium that had that like sort of rock wall thing that we would sit on sometimes.
Uh, yes,
Do you think that was like 4 feet high? 5 feet maybe?
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I remember
Yeah.
people being really uncomfortable with like jumping up and down from that thing and me being just like, what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was like 5 feet high.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think I
Because I could
remember it.
definitely see over it, but it was like not easy to get up onto.
Yeah, because there were a lot of times where. Yeah, where I would struggle to get up. Like I would just struggle to get up onto it, and it was like a big. Yeah. I think I'm clicking with it.
Also,
It's been a
I am
while.
on a different floor. Sorry, I was just realizing what I was doing wrong. Oh, my friends! That's good of them.
Where are you going?
Going
I
this
didn't
way.
realize. I didn't realize that was a mechanic in Dark Souls 2, by the way. Like that makes sense, but also that's just one more weird Dark Souls 2 mechanic that only it has.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a weird.
fall damage in Souls games have always been weird, it seems.
I
Like,
feel like it was fine in 1 and 3
mm-hmm.
and Bloodborne. It's really just Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring that it's weird in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never understood why they made the decisions they made with the fall damage in Elden Ring. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
That's a good question. This feels like a secret.
Secrets.
This feels like a secret, but it might not be. But it feels like a secret. Oh, it's definitely a secret. What the fuck? Oh, I probably need to get the water up here. Ah, that's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Don't you laugh at me.
Wow. I love how easy it is. I don't even have to say a word.
Oh, wait, the water is down. I don't fucking know how to get that. It's literally on the ceiling. I can't bring my boys up there. They don't go up there with me.
Oh man, if only you could get your boys up there.
If only I could get my boys up there. You know how
If
it
only there
goes.
were anything that could possibly get up there.
Oh, god damn it. Wait, no, they can't get up there. Don't you dare gaslight me now. 'Cause I couldn't reach this without my boys anyways. Like, they might have been able to get up there before. No, the elevator doesn't even go up that high. No, it does. Never mind.
Gotta split your boys up. It's easy.
But I can't split. Wait. Oh, I see. Yeah. You right. You correct. It's just that easy. Some boys stay up, some boys stay down.
Ta-da!
Oh, I guess I didn't have to wait all the way to the bottom. This is one of the rare cases of an elevator where you can push the button whenever you want. Dark Souls has trained me that you cannot, in fact, push a button whenever you want when you are on an elevator.
That's just because there ain't no button there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't reach that. Sir?
I'm like... This is where it's awkward, I'm like... It's almost 11, but there's not that much game left, it feels like.
Well, can we check again? And I know you just looked, but
I'm definitely over half. Yeah,
you're
You're way over half.
You're 75% at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you've got an hour left.
Yeah. If you keep on solving puzzles at this rate,
I'll be unstoppable.
We'll be done by midnight. So,
by midnight, a bold claim.
All right, time to speedrun. Go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Late for Sean, but if he's okay with enduring, then this is truly a.
Oh no, it's no problem at all.
I'll get it done for you. For you.
Do it for me.
Do it for you. I can do this. Open the door, my friends. My buddy gotta go to bed soon. These guys are doing it for you, Sean. Look at them. Look at them go. This is
every
for you.
minute you take is a minute less sleep than he gets. He wakes up a minute more drowsy.
Every minute you take, every step you take, Sean needs to go EP.
Every minute you spend here is a minute late I will be to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true.
Who unparrying they Koopa right now? Who up-parrying they Koopa right now, I mean?
That is a fair point. Do you think they just get the wings naturally, or do you think they have to, like, surgically implant them? Is this, like, a genetics thing? Like...
I think that it's a little harness they wear.
I think it's a little harness they wear, just like a little jetpack.
Yeah. And they control it with their arms, so they have to, like, awkwardly flap their arms while they're flying. But it's not the wings. There's like an apparatus.
It's a good effect. Sorry, I just had to take note of that. That's gross. Oh, he's running. He's probably running for a good reason. I should probably do that too. Oh, well, these people seem non-hostile. He has a car. Don't hit me with the car.
You haven't even been hit by one car this whole game.
It's true. I almost thought I was going to get hit by a car at one point.
What are we looking at?
Oh, man. I'm waiting. I don't want to know. Maybe you gotta go. Who's on the telephone? Oh, that's actually...
Yeah, knock it off.
Come on. Come on, get off there. Off with the anarchy. Let's go.
Didn't even get an achievement for that.
Bad game. Thank you, Hydrate Bot. What? My boy is yelling at me and I'm still streaming. He's like... He's like, stop it. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, thank you, Hydrate Man. Your service is appreciated.
Always. So how's that winter storm treating you, Sean? Because...
Oh, let me check.
I haven't even heard anything. What's funny is my roommate did tell me how it was going, and it is still concerning in a certain sense. He was like, don't go outside. I was like, oh, because it's like really cold. And he was like, yeah. And apparently it's not so much that it has been storming, it's just been lightly misting the entire day, apparently.
Yeah, there seems like there's about a sheet, like a thin sheet of something out there.
It's just everything has a nice, glossy, icy finish, which is like, oh, that is a problem, actually.
Yeah.
that actually is a problem.
Maybe we do call tomorrow night off.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately.
Were you guys gonna go see the Sonics?
We
wanted to see Sonic tomorrow.
But,
I'm cursed. I'm not gonna get to see either of these movies in theaters.
Wait, what was the second movie?
Nosferatu.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we will. I don't think it'll be out of theaters that quick. It's not even been a month yet.
Go to bed,
Has it?
comfy.
Good night, Comfy. I know it's super late for you, you crazy lad. You crazy miss. We appreciate you. I like that my guy is still trying to, like, be sneaky when clearly...
He's just running out in the open.
Uh-huh.
Now you're here.
Now I'm here.
Why does this space even exist?
It's clearly a aqueduct. No. Clearly to keep things... to be able to do maintenance down there, you know? To be able to... It's an axis. It's a vent axis. You know, movies and games have led me to believe that there's a lot of vent axes in, like, structures, and...
I've never seen one.
I've never seen one either, except for Marble Hornets. I will admit, that one weird underground place that they go to in Season 3, I'm just like, how did you actually find a real vent axis? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that was one thing they were uncomfortably good at. Like, they were extremely good at location scouting.
Yes. I don't think there's a location in that entire series that disappoints.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because they were just, like... Because when they started the series, they're just a bunch of college students.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how much they really even made off that shit, or off that series.
I'd assume they made a decent amount, because, like, Sean has a box set of the first season, right?
I can't imagine they made a lot, but yeah, they probably made a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even think they ran ads back in the day, like...
No, that was before YouTube ads were, like... That was before making money off of YouTube was, like, a thing, really.
Right.
Yeah.
At least Season 1, like, maybe by Season 2 or 3 they were making money off of ads, but... I'm pretty sure Season 1 was straight up before YouTube creators could make money.
Yeah.
You turned around!
I figured it out.
Nice. But yeah, it was just absolutely nuts, the kind of places that they found.
I mean, I feel like there's any large enough town has places you can find if you're looking for them. I mean, just in our lives in our area, we've got the abandoned middle school, we've got the abandoned pool, we've got the underground area underneath park, we got locations.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sean, you found some incredible locations for our video. I'm not gonna lie. That school is genuinely spooky as hell.
I want to go back so bad. I want to live in that school.
Just become the bog witch that lives there.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, you seem to act like you were swimming down in a way that seemed meaningful, and then he seemingly gave up, it feels like. This feels like it's gonna... Okay, no, it is not, in fact, gonna kill me. You swim down? What are you, weak? Come on, boy.
He's
Come on, boy.
got all the down he can handle.
I don't think I can
It's
do
time
that.
to go, Dennis.
I need to go find, like, a rock. Oh, no. I just need to go up here.
Uh-huh.
That might help. Whatever I'm turning off, I definitely should do. Everybody upstairs is going to be happy that I'm doing this. Whoa, that's cool, actually. That's a really cool
fun.
visual. Not that simple. Alright. You just... Good. Now what? And, find something to hold that, I guess.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Someway.
Somewhere.
Ah, I see. Can I make it in time? Ooh, now that's cool. That's really cool.
Vroom vroom.
Ah, they took off all my clothes. They're gonna look at my little boy dick.
You're number 4.
Shit.
Oh! Didn't know we were playing Bloodborne.
What?
You're much closer to the end than I remember.
Then you remember. Ooh, he's grabbing at me.
Yeah, like you were much closer to the end than I thought you were.
Man.
This
For
was-
Sean. Oh. It ate me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 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 Hey, Sean, this game is really interesting. I'm gonna put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a meatball now.
You're a
I'm
meatball.
man.
You're a Shoggoth.
I'm a human. I am a shot. Oh my god. I will admit, just the Shoggoth is probably one of the scariest things that he's made. Because what is it? It's just like a fucking mass of organic material with like a bunch of eyes, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty
What's
upsetting.
interesting too is the context of it, because it's like
Yeah.
everything that uses Shoggoths tends to use them as like things like this did, where it's just like being suspended somewhere, being creepy. But the Shoggoths are like cattle. They're
Yes.
like used for manual labor and are like explicitly very strong and fast.
You mean like this?
Yeah, like this. You really
This-
are a Shoggoth.
Holy shit, yeah. And I mean, given the implications of, you know, the environmental storytelling, yeah, Sean, that is exactly the description of what this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm it now. I'm inside. Guys, we're inside! I don't know if I want to be inside, but we're in now.
Yep, you're inside.
Oh my god, that's really cool.
It's-
That's
as the
really
person-
cool.
As the person that is the Shoggoth or will be the Shoggoth, that is cool. As the person who sees it, that's terrified. Like, you are a monster.
Yeah. Eat my
Are
friends.
you slurping up more guys?
Eat my friends. Oh, they're just following me.
Oh, okay.
No, they just followed the blob.
We both got so excited to slurp up your friends.
Ooh, I'm getting some.
Your little
I'm
feet go.
Yeah, I'm getting some ups.
Ooh, stretch.
Up. Yes. Up. Yes. God damn, Sean. You really nailed it on the head immediately. Well, that's down. Yeah, this is scary. I like this a lot.
Welcome back, Corvus.
Welcome back to this.
We're a Shoggoth now.
And nobody likes it except for me and Sean.
I like it. It's fun.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I think it's a really satisfying point in the game because all
Yeah.
the things that are basically puzzles and stuff are no longer. You're just a blob, just eating, punching, powering through everything.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, it's just like, oh man, I don't really have to solve them much anymore. I just I just go. I just go, and nothing can stop me.
And
You
we
like
are
this?
still a little. We are still a little boy that is a part of the blob.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wah!
Hello, everybody. I'm here. You don't like me?
Down with capital.
I love the for all the entire game where you're like in sewers and underground and water and all that stuff like that. Suddenly you're just in you're suddenly just in the front of like 1,000 office workers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I really like this. I really like this, Sean. Thank you for sharing this game with me, Jackson. I like that that's how they did that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, goddamn.
Splatted.
I like that you got to paste that yourself. That's so good.
Yeah, that was great.
And then I got to clean myself off. Look.
Yeah, you gotta,
You're all
yeah.
healthy baby boy.
Uh-huh.
In a certain light, you sort of look like a nice turkey ready for Thanksgiving.
If your turkey looks like this, you might need a flamethrower.
It is just the guy now, Corvus. You became one with this thing.
Yeah. With this bean. With this human being. We are the human being.
You are the human being.
Human bean.
Yep. We work as a team. We
Very
work as
silly.
a team. Damn it. Nope, you do it again. We work as a team. You can't stop me, dogs. What are you gonna do about it?
It's true. The
What are you
dog's
gonna do about it?
The dogs are not loving this.
Uh-huh. Now that's interesting. How am I gonna interface with a ladder?
Like that.
Yeah, it seems about right. This is interesting. Like, something popped up. Oh, I see what popped up. Oh, the block.
Recover the block.
I must recover the stick. We need this. I demand the stick. Bring the stick.
If your turkey looks like that, you might need an exorcist.
Uh-huh. That was what I was trying to say before.
Uh-oh.
I like that people are like following me like, what is it gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Too big. Too big.
Ram it. Oh.
Oh,
He's
now
trying to
that's
get away.
interesting. That's
Oh, he's helping
fascinating.
you.
Huh.
Whoa.
Huh. Okay.
I love
That's
this.
an optional kill.
This game is really fascinating. Thanks for the help, bud.
Dropped another piece of the ball.
I dropped another leg. Ah, jeez. Ah, beans. A box. Oh, it's a box. This feels. You know what this feels like? This feels like fucking Frank from The Rescuers 2 with the box when he's holding things around and he's all fucking. He's stumbling around and shit. Find the key. Find the key. Find the key. Where's the key? I have not seen that movie in a long. Actually, that's not true. I feel like we did watch it like semi-recently, and it's still good. I love The Rescuers Down Under. It's really good. Very fun movie. Also has John Candy.
Oh yeah.
He plays an albatross. The albatross is great.
I do love Mr. Candy.
Yeah, we're a big
He's
old Candy fan
fantastic.
in this house.
We are a whole bundle of candy men. shit. Isaac, you've seen Candyman, right?
Nope. I was about to say
Jesus
that's another one on the
Christ.
list that I need
What's
to watch.
wrong with me?
I don't know, man. What's your problem, buddy?
I gotta make you watch Candyman.
Yeah, between you and Ari, it sounds something right up my alley. I feel like
Your brain has become pudding again.
I thought,
What a big throw.
and a big throw. Now, what can I big throw at? Oh, our parts are trying to join us.
Mm-hmm. You slipped.
The blob must drink. The blob must be... Oh yeah, there's something there. Whoop! Yeah. One more. Yeah, the box is coming. Oh, now what? How are we gonna feel about water? This is the real question. What a fascinating game. No. Don't make me put... I've already done this before. Don't make me put the box in there, guys. I've already done it once. I don't want to do it again. My love.
Portal has left lasting damage.
I don't want to do it. Why would they make me do this again? I can't believe it.
Now you have a firebox.
Now I definitely want to touch this. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, I see. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. No, there's a part of me that was like, am I really just gonna throw my entire body inside of the incinerator? That feels wrong, too.
Oh, secondly, yeah. Yeah.
Now you have the power of fire.
Now I do have the power of fire. I put the power of fire up here. No.
Not far enough.
Yeah, I did that. I did this. He did this. Huh. I just was not expecting the blob. I just really wasn't. I promise you, the literal only amount of this game I've ever actually seen is like the first 45 minutes at best. That is the most of the game I've ever actually seen.
Yeah, this is definitely the weird section, and I love it. Like, I enjoyed the blob section most of all. I remember.
Yeah.
Blob is great.
Blob is
They're
life.
holding out a little thing for you.
Friends.
No,
Friends.
they're holding the lever so that your thing will be in place.
Okay. They do want me to command this thing. I don't even know if I can fit in it.
You're just going to subsume it.
Just gonna eat it. It's fine. Reach. Use your little hands. Oh, 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 oop, up, oop, up. Oh. Because I have to swingy swing. That's very fun, actually. You don't blob. It didn't work. My friends! Nobody die, please! Maybe they wanted that to happen?
You know, it worked well enough.
They definitely planned for that to happen, right? That's what they wanted.
This looks like it's working how it was designed.
Uh-huh. This is exactly what they planned.
They wanted to give you another exit. Oh, you just get to do some b-ball.
Have that. Oh, I see.
They charged it for you.
That. Yeah. Fuck.
Not a chance.
Honestly, you did it perfectly, except I think you have to throw it just a bit sooner.
Yeah, I just have to actually throw it. I didn't really throw it, I just let go of it. There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Beef. I like that he was coaxing me too. He was like, "Go, be free," and I'm like, "Yes." God damn it. Now he's just like, "Okay, yeah, you got
You
it,
got
buddy.
this, buddy.
You got it, buddy." Whoa, a lot of people. Give me the thing. Oh, give it to me. Oh, give it to me. Oh, you being mean. No! I've been trapped, Sean.
You were duped. They were never your friends.
Fuck. Fooled. I must free. Can't believe they would betray me like this, Sean. What have I done to deserve this?
We were supposed to band together.
You were being
Down with the corporate overlords. I thought you understood.
We're close to the credits, Creeper, but we're not quite there yet.
Oh. Oh. It's fine. They definitely planned for me to do this. I actually want to check this side just in case there wasn't more, because I ripped off a panel on this side. Oh, you can just go to town. That's
You
fun.
just have fun with it.
You can definitely just have fun with it. He's having fun doing that. That's exactly why he's doing it. Or why they're doing it. This is the most applicable pronoun of they. This is definitely a they, them. I'm going to eat all of you motherfuckers. Oh, the fish. Fish are friends.
Fish are friends.
Fish are friends.
Alright. Mission time. We're on it.
Uh-huh.
Where are we going?
I like our gallop. Our gallop is very silly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Do it again. Do it again! Fuck yeah.
You're outside.
We're outside. That's not the name of the game.
You're so much bigger than I thought you were.
Yeah. Or those are just some really small trees. Just gonna live in the ocean, free. We are just kind of like a whale at this point. Can't move.
A totally normal whale.
A totally. You wouldn't. Would you say that if you didn't see this breach, you wouldn't be like, "Oh whale."
Oh, a whale.
I can't move.
You're free.
I think I broke every last bone left in this mass of bodies.
You did it?
Did it.
Bask in the sun.
I think we did it. We got out, we got in, and we got out.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, you got inside, you got outside. Well, still inside.
Now, was my character's goal? Did he know?
Surely not. I mean...
Huh.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to pick apart here in terms of like what's going on with the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
I do dig the anti-capitalist vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the things that I'm picking up on is like, wow, we just watched Moon.
Yeah, this really is Moon, huh?
Moon the video game. But like actually like no, they did their own thing. Like clearly there's some kind of implication of like cloning or some kind of, some kind of human manipulation through like some kind of bioengineering to like manipulate human beings into doing some kind of like work. Maybe it seems like you're maybe some kind of escaped subject on some level then? Is the implication that you are whatever one of these things are, but clearly some kind of like genetic clone of some kind that might have escaped and is trying to get back into.
I mean, I think you are meant to be one of the like long-haired things. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's very pointed that they have that moment, that reveal where it's like, oh, your little kid body looks just like their little kid body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and you're some kind of escapee of some kind. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do think my favorite moment in that like climax though was, and I like when any game does this. So now this game it gets to get on that list of parts of the game that no matter how the player plays it, contextualizes just how the player interacts with the scene, but the scene itself always plays out the same. It's the reason why I like the ending of The Last of Us. It's the exact same thing. Because from my understanding, you can let him talk for as long as you want, but really, Joel doesn't have anything to listen to, right? And the way that I played that scene, I played it like I was an actor. As soon as he started talking, I shot the fuck out of him. And that's how you do a moment like that, right? Like you just let the player be an actor. And that's so cool.
Yeah. Talking about The Last of Us 1, I'm trying to remember which.
Yeah.
Which
The doctor at the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really
I like
good.
that.
And we could do it again.
And you just go.
And we just go. Yeah, really good. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I do see why it held so much esteem. Like, I think maybe programmatically and mechanically, Limbo is more of a game and has much more interesting puzzles, but this as a story is really good and really ambitious. I like what they did with it. The visuals are great, and the actual like mechanism of the set pieces is also really good. They have some really good set pieces in it. So I applaud. You did good.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap. See, and not even look. It's not even midnight. So Sean, you ain't even losing that much sleep. Blah. No, that was great. I'm glad that you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I appreciate it. This was really good. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jackson.
I'm happy you like it. I'm glad that we did it as well, because it was something that I feel like a lot of people should play at some point in their life or experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Sean, for example, though I guess at this point you don't have to like play it, but like I'm glad we all got to experience it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. And I'll probably stick it on my wish list just so that I can get it on Steam on sale at some point, so I can support the devs and have my own copy, because that was good.
Yeah,
I like
this
that.
is really good. I do recommend, if there's any reason to play it, experiencing that last bit for yourself is super interesting. Like, there's a lot to dig into there, and it's definitely like the kind of thing that I could see myself coming back to after a few years. Every few years of being like, what was that game about? So, yeah. No, it's quite good. He's quite good. I see why it does a lot. Tonally, there's a lot of really good, like even just holding still, like you could there's a lot to dig into just from a technical element of how the animation in this game works, because a lot of it is actually really good and really technical and makes me go, why aren't there more games that look like this, actually?
Yeah.
Like, this is not a new game. It still looks great and feels great in a certain
It's also
weird
a
way.
surprisingly underserved niche of like side-scrolling narrative games. Like
Yeah.
there's these two games, there's like Thomas Was Alone, like they're out there, but considering how big a deal this game was, I'm a little surprised that there wasn't more stuff like this afterward.
Yeah, like um the most immediate radiation of games that came from these indie games that I can even think of is Little Nightmares, and then maybe Swapper. Swapper's kind of in between there. Like, it's got its own puzzle thing it's going for mechanically, but it still has that same vibe of being like a more
I hate to
focused.
tell you, but the Swapper is years older than Inside.
Oh fuck! Even Limbo?
Limbo, maybe not. Limbo, I think, is older because Limbo was very early, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah, I
was
want to
like
say
one of the
Limbo. Like,
crowns. Like, it was one of the first really when it was when like indie games
Yeah,
started being like
2010.
a
yeah.
thing. So
So Swapper is like exactly the middle in between Limbo and Inside because
inside,
Swapper was 2013.
well, there you go. Surprised we haven't streamed Swapper. I'm
Swapper
almost.
is so good.
It's really good. And Jackson, have you seen Swapper? You
I don't think I have.
Oh my god, we need to put that as one of our
in
in
betweens.
between things is to make Jackson play
Absolutely,
Swapper.
absolutely. It's really good. And it's one of my favorite science fiction games. It's really fascinating. It's very good. And it's very much in the same vein. I would still say it's in the same vein as Inside and Limbo and
Yeah, I think
Thomas
that's
Was
fair.
Alone. So,
Less cinematic than those games, but sort of the same idea.
mm-hmm. And then someday we should all just do Thomas Was Alone just to see how far we've come. Because I will admit, there's a certain level that my life would be different had I never actually played Thomas Was Alone. Like, that's
I
a
think
pretty
that's
important
fair.
game for me.
I think it was pretty foundational for all of us in terms of like
Yeah.
just sort of solid storytelling fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've gone
Like,
through it a couple times in my life, and it's just really good. It's one of those things that it's also really hard to put down. Like,
yeah.
it's just one of the it streams like it's a game that has a narrative that keeps you going. You're always kind of sitting there like one more episode kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
sort of feeling.
Yep. And I would put it on probably the list of one of the first games that actually did get me to cry. It's so good, man. That shit hit me hard. It's a good game. But yeah, Thomas Was Alone and Limbo and stuff like that definitely started to get me into the mindset of like, oh yeah, this is what I want out of games, not just being indie games, but like games that can do more with their, to utilize their presentation and gameplay to actually like, you know, give you an experience narratively and emotionally. So yeah, no, I loved this. I did, and as if I could say anything for this game's credit, I was not expecting a game where I would get to play Shoggoth. That was really surprising.
Mm-hmm. You're
Uh,
fighting against like you're fighting against like this tube of like this engine. You get sucked into a watery lab container, and then you become the Shoggoth.
and then you become a Shoggoth. Yeah. All right. It's already late for Sean, so I'll go ahead and start my closing action. Start my closing bit. So before we end the stream, we're gonna go up ahead and open up Bing Create, and you guys are gonna help us make an image. All you guys got to do is type in chat, and whatever chat says, I'll utilize as reference for that picture, and then I'll share that picture before we write out. So, boy, we have a lot. I feel like we have a lot to chew on. What should we start with? What should
Do
we
we
start
think
with?
Bing? What do we think Bing does with the word Shaga?
Yeah, I want Shoggoth to be in there.
Okay, let's start with a big Shoggoth rolling down a hill.
A big. Okay, just to make sure, how do you spell Shoggoth?
I believe it's Shoggoth. Let me double check though.
Rolling down a hill.
Yes, that is correct.
Like a giant meatball made of flesh.
Flesh and human arms and legs sticking
And
out of it.
sticking out of it, giving.
I mean, now we're just giving it all of the details of what a Shoggoth is.
Giving me a high five while carrying a box. Whilst carrying a box. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't think we need more than that.
And we cover, do we want meatball flesh? It's basically meatball flesh.
No, I put in that. I put that unsafe. What part of this is? If it is Shoggoth.
Flesh. It doesn't like flesh. I bet you.
Okay. Made of
Human skin.
human skin and arms. I'm gonna take that out. And arms and legs. Why would it not like flesh? We're talking about this supple flesh. Ooh. Yep, it gave me something.
All right.
It gave me one thing. It took all that and went, you get one.
I love when Bing is just like, I can't do this anymore. Don't make me do more than one of these.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Well,
have it in me.
stick around to the end, everyone. We also do a bit of a closing bit, and we do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more about what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a Discord, and a Blue Sky. I post when I go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community on the Discord. It's a good time in there. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag it with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And as always, if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just really cool that you guys are willing to do that. So yeah, go tell people about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to Mo Shrimp and all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. We thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch, or you could check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to your mods who do a wonderful job holding back the road on and becoming famous. And thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I had a great time. That was a really good game. I hope you did too. Well, anybody got housekeeping?
None.
Nope.
Go check out everybody else's channels in Goblin Entertainment here. Linktree has links to everyone else's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to. And the rest of my stuff here. I have my own link tree that has everything that I post to, such as a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as a YouTube for my own videos, an ArtStation for my art, a SoundCloud for my music, and much, much more. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alright, I've been looking, I've been staring. We'll go ahead. We're gonna go head over to someone. We're gonna head over to some. Let's go say hi to. What's funny is there's a lot of people online. Oh, yeah, John Jay's live. We should go say hi to John. We haven't seen him in a while. I feel like we haven't seen him recently. So, oh, never mind. He just went offline. He's not live anymore. I'm glad we didn't go to John. Never mind. Let's go say hi to Darren. He's playing Path of Exile too. He's a wizard, and he's great. Everybody go say hi to him. Otherwise, have a good evening. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Down with the ruling class. Workers unite. Rise up.
Jackson, is there anything you would like to tell your video game crush that I already forgot the name of?
Fina?
Yeah.
I'm too old at this point, I'm sorry.
Don't you love him?
He's pretty good.
Actually, not bad.
Yeah, they got the eyes. It did figure out what a Shoggoth was. Now, what's this guy back here?
I think that's part of you falling off.
Is that the high five?
Yeah.
Is that the
That is the high five, in fact.
Yeah.
And you thought I didn't add like a giant meatball. Unfortunately, didn't like flesh. That's so weird. What's wrong with flesh, guys?
I think it's associated with like Gibbs or something.
Gibbs?
Why is your